There are good games, there are big games, and then there is this. It's Team Ruohonen versus Team Dropkin, live from the 2021 USA Curling National Championships, live on usacurling.org. Welcome everyone to the 2021 USA Curling National Championships from the Wausau Curling Center in Wausau, Wisconsin. I'm Joe Calabrese, and joining me for draw number 8 in the men's event is Director of Curling Development for USA Curling, Dean Gemmel, and future author of the best-selling e-pamphlet, Wayne's Curling Strategy Made Easy, Wayne Anderson. Dean and Wayne.
You're bad, Joe. You're bad.
This is a matchup, actually, of the high-performance teams in the competition. So, Schuster is not here, but Dropkin and Ruohonen in the program. It's a matchup that I think we've all been looking forward to. But instead of determining who may play in the 1-2 page playoff, Team Ruohonen needs a win just to kind of keep their playoff hopes alive. It maybe isn't a must-win, but they better win it.
Yeah, I think that about nails it, Joe. We expected to see these two teams near the top of the field this week. Certainly Corey Dropkin, with just one loss, has performed well. Rich Ruohonen, to be honest, they were an inch away from a last draw to win a game, and they had a pocket double that they missed by about an inch. But I'm expecting a great night of curling here. So settling in on a beautiful night here in Wausau, inside curling, and we've got Alex Fenson throwing lead stones for Corey Dropkin in this game.
Giving Joe Polo a little rest after all his Scottish tour, I guess.
Yeah, Joe was playing in the mixed doubles. They lost their last game, so maybe they're looking to shuffle things a little bit. They have a 5-player team.
Starting to curl. Curling nice now. Looks like it's hot, though.
So Ruohonen with the center
Looks
guard.
Like it's really hot. Right off.
This drifts into the rings.
Zig. Really nice.
Center guard goes up,
44.
and Corey Dropkin goes back 8 to the wing.
This is something I think we saw like maybe 2-3 years ago quite a bit. Teams would kind of put one back there.
Yeah, Andrew Stopera, who's playing third for Rich Ruohonen, when he had his good run in juniors, especially at the Junior Worlds. The first time he went there, he skipped to a silver medal finish. They use this strategy a lot. Don't see it, I don't think, as much in men's play right now, but Corey Dropkin opens up with it, and that's sort of an example why.
Yeah. You see it pop up a little bit in the 9th end, don't you, if the team's looking to blank?
Yeah, 9 or 7 in the 8-end games. Draw to the wings after the center line guard goes up. Back 8. Looks like that rock did hang around at the back. I don't know if it's in the rings or not.
A little bigger give.
Alex Fenson is going to try to duplicate his first shot, I believe.
There. Running.
Running might indicate it's a little
now.
solid.
Okay, I wouldn't mind coming right here. 46. It's a good one.
Rich
Really
Ruohonen
nice.
working that to the back, and it hangs on again right at the back.
9.5.
Looks like that first takeout of Corey Nurnberger's rolled out. Here comes Colin Huffman, the second for Team Ruohonen. He's played with Rich Ruohonen for a number of years, both with Tyler George and Chris Plies, and now with this team. Andrew Stopera, the newest member of Team Ruohonen, trying to work this over.
8 seconds.
And that sounds like it was just Colin up the weight a bit. Corey Dropkin will walk up to that centerline guard and peel this out. Mark Fenner, second
Clean.
for Team Dropkin.
Yep. Clean. Really
So
good.
Team Dropkin, when they use this lineup, Thomas Howell moves from lead to third, replacing Joe Polo at third. If Joe Polo's in the lineup at third, then Thomas Howell goes to lead, and Mark Fenner remains a constant at second. What do you think of that, Wayne?
I think keeping as many players as you can in the same position might not be a bad one.
Yeah, not a bad idea instead of just bumping people up.
And
Tommy
Tom's got probably more experience with Corey than any other player, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, he played a lot of years with Corey and Junior.
Is it in?
Yeah, I was talking with Courtney George there.
Might as well
She's
just bring it
coaching the
fully
team
in.
here, as you know, and
Yep,
I said, well,
yep,
have you
go.
told her what your
Just bring
dad,
it in.
Tommy, told me about the importance of a second?
That's fine.
And she said, no, and I said, he had such
Yep.
invigorating talk about the defender of a lead. And I had him talk to my team. He was so into it, and it's true. You get a good second, they can defend that lead for you.
Yeah, especially late in the game with double peels. Double peels win games late in the game. Here comes Mark Fenner with his second stone
Clean.
of the first
10-5,
end.
11. 10-5. Curl. Curl. Clean. Straight.
That's why I thought you were swinging. No,
Clean.
it's okay.
You're good.
So Corey will be hoping he has
Nice
a lead
weight.
for Mark to defend, right?
Exactly. Dropkin has last rock in this first end, meaning they won the last shot draw. 2 players from each team throwing a draw to the button. Lowest cumulative score, closest to the button together, earns last rock in the first end. And they also track those scores collectively, and they can be used to break
Whoa.
ties.
Curl. Whoa.
Croy.
Yeah, curl. Yep.
Croy Nurnberger working this over.
Okay, good.
Andrew Stopera wasn't in love with it out of his hand, but a pretty good throw.
Yeah.
10-5.
So Rich and his team used to go old as gold. They were the veteran squad, and then they added Andrew Stopera, who I think is about 23
and 5.
or so. And that old as gold doesn't work as well anymore,
Clean. Curl.
except for Rich, who's
Clean.
still old.
Curl.
They really got the crowd going at the last Nationals, wasn't it, when they came out dressed as old men?
I believe
I
so.
think Rich had a cane, and
Yeah, they did not stint on that. They went
Tom.
hard.
Good weight. 10-4.
I think that's great to embrace stuff like that.
absolutely.
Brings a little fun to the game.
Comes Andrew Stopera. Andrew had a stellar junior career.
Ball in a little.
Skipped teams to 3 national titles. Colin trying to work this over a bit now, though.
All right.
Second one in that same spot, isn't it?
9-2-9.
It's just
Yep.
staying out on them.
Well, interestingly enough, in their first game on this sheet, Team Ruohonen, they had Rich had a shot in the against Team Persinger. Rich had a double in the first end in that general area, little closer in. He put the broom down and talked about how it might float back, and then he threw it, and it definitely floated back, and they gave up 3 in the first end. So
Back 4. Back 8. Okay.
no matter how this end
Starting
goes,
curl
I think
now.
they'll feel better about it than they did against Team Persinger on this sheet.
Well, I think we can safely assume that yellow rock that is
15-3.
still sitting there on the back
good,
line
Tom.
is out, or we wouldn't have seen
Nice.
this call.
Nice
Yeah,
weight,
it
Tom.
definitely is. We had a look at it earlier. There you go. See it. It's definitely just out.
Tighten it up a little bit.
You think they keep throwing it over here just to play with Rich?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is maybe the tougher
Yeah.
part of the ice. Rich is
we
still
can hold
sort
it.
of, I almost think here you could put this in the middle of the rock, and with the brushers he has, they could push it back if they needed to. But let's see what happens.
Yep.
I think you're better
Whoa,
off trying to push
clean.
it back in this spot than to try to work it over with the brush like this.
Wow, is it straight there?
Yeah,
So
there it goes.
I think we'll see if throughout the game, if Rich convinces himself that it's as straight as it is. Corey's going to give him lots of looks at it. Maybe this would be a good time for Corey to mix it up and not give him one more look at it to convince him that it's as straight as it is.
Yeah.
Another thing about Dropkin's lineup is Alex Fenson holds the broom for Corey.
Yeah, so the player who throws lead holds the broom in the rings. I'm not quite sure the dynamic with that, but I know they did that in junior play. So when they played together as a junior team, won a national championship. So I guess they just continue that. Alex
Hard boys.
Fenson is the son of Pete Fenson
Keep it moving, fellas. Keep it moving.
from
Hard, boys.
the Bemidji
Keep it moving.
Fenson family.
Keep her going.
Keep it moving.
Hard, Tommy. Hard, Tommy. Great
Good
sweep.
sweep, guys.
Well, you got sweepers like that. It's nice to see them being used.
So let's see where Andrew puts the broom for Rich this time. Andrew's putting the broom down, and I'd say he's tightened it up a little bit. Yes, he has.
Yeah, at least 2 inches, eh?
Almost right in the center of the stone. I think if Rich throws this with conviction, he's going to see what happens.
Colin,
Oh, he may not have convinced himself yet.
right to it. Good.
A little better. See what he says about it.
You still want to do it this way? Or do you want to
He's,
go here?
The ice here, it is a great surface. Maybe not
let's do
curling as
outturn.
much as some
Yeah,
of our
little less.
championships, but it's
Little less.
also,
We can
as
hit
I
on the
reminded
thick
some of
side.
the players, it is end of May, in Wisconsin, and we've had everything weather-wise from about 92 to what it is right now, a perfect 59-degree evening here.
It is nice to see how high this ceiling is, though. It almost is like a arena.
Close to that, yeah. It's a
Yep.
big old barn.
Clean.
Yep. Yep.
Corey Dropkin hoping to
Hard.
blank this end
Hard. Good.
successfully.
Yeah,
So blank here in the first end, and we'll have Corey Dropkin retain the hammer when we come back in the second, right after this.
Granite Society recognizes your financial support of the USA Curling Mission by virtue of your loyalty and leadership gifts. Through your Granite Society donation, you inspire continued development of the sport, as USA Curling can fund grassroots growth and development that prepares our nation's athletes to represent Team USA on the world stage, Olympic and Paralympic Games. Join the Granite Society today.
And we're back here, second end between Dropkin and Ruohonen. And Wayne, I inadvertently cut you off. Why don't you continue?
well, I got
good?
worried about Alzheimer's, and I forget exactly what I was going to say there. So it's
Look here.
maybe I better get tested again. I did get tested, and they said I don't have a problem,
Easy.
but it's
all right.
obviously not true.
We'll add it to the addendum of the e-pamphlet.
Should be good.
Oh, I know what it was now.
Attaboy.
We were talking about Corey putting that rock back there, and we're saying that that's a standard time sometimes if you want to blank. Maybe he was quite happy blanking that first end and scoring in the second. I don't think we're going to see him probably put the rock in the same spot this time when it comes down.
Yeah, he's called for the corner
Careful,
guard
early.
here. I think that was let's get through an end.
Okay,
Hold
line's
hammer
getting better.
for make the game a little
Always
shorter.
curl, though.
Get hammer in the second
Yeah.
end here.
Why don't we talk
Get
a little
better.
bit about the other games that are going on out there, because there's a lot at stake in all of them.
It's good, Zig. Good start.
Got Scott
Keep it up,
Dunham
buddy.
taking on Todd Burr. Scott, if he could win out, is going to be the 2 seed.
I have to be a little partial. I like all these teams out here, but being a Philly rink, hey, shout out to all those fans in Philly I know who are cheering Scott on here.
Right here, split and center.
That's a great team, and I've
Well,
known most of
gonna
them
be
since they were
Colin,
like
I
6.
think, maybe. Oh, no, it's
Then
good.
on sheet 5, we got Greg Persinger
Split
versus
center.
Luke Violette. Both teams
Line's
at
really
4
good.
and 3.
Big game for both
Oh,
of
that's
those
good,
teams
that's good,
for
that's
sure.
You got Stephen Berkley, versus Derek Corbett. Now, Berkley is 3 and 4,
Play it
but
real
he's got
tight
games
to the
against
top
the
yellow.
bottom 2 teams left,
Yep.
Corbett and Burr. So he could easily get to 5 and 4. And then over on sheet 7, we've got Riley Fenson and Jed Brundage. Both those teams are at 4 and 3.
Yeah, so a real
Whoa.
interesting mix here.
Where?
I think if Dunham wins
Yep.
tonight, he's
Yep,
in
yep.
the 1-2 game.
Yep.
Clean. Clean.
And I
Oh,
think he
clean.
might still have a shot at the
Close.
1 seed, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look
Close.
at some of the results.
I think if he won out and Dropkin
Drops a
went
game?
lost,
Back to all.
lost, I think.
Yes,
That's how it
right.
would work.
Yeah, because he lost to Corey Dropkin. didn't he?
Correct.
Right.
Fight. Fight.
Simmer. It's good.
So basically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams at 4 and 3, all tied for the the third and fourth playoff spots right now.
So I think that last rock slipped through. Corey Dropkin said good, but well, our overhead cameras aren't perfect, so maybe we're thinking it's on now. And Corey Dropkin said good. I don't think he would have said good if it was off. So
Yep, then. Yep.
Rich Ruohonen is going to ignore it, though, and just try to shrink the scoring area, play to the center here.
Whoa.
Wait, stop it now.
Okay. Well, line's perfect. Andrew now.
Now Andrew Stopera
Yep.
trying to make the rock curl a little more
Yep.
right at the end here. Both players working on it for distance.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Top 8, great rock by Colin Huffman.
Top and work our way down.
This is a position that
You like making
Rich has
this?
put himself in that I hate playing against teams who like doing this, where they get 3 rocks in a row and one what I call a scoring rock. It's spend a little bit of time trying to chase them down, but at least Corey already does have 1 rock around his corner that we think is a biter.
So with this high guard, when you're playing against these top teams, if you come around the single guard,
no.
often
Curl,
leads to
curl,
a quick
curl,
run
curl,
back,
curl,
and then
curl.
you're chasing.
Oh.
Mark
good.
Fenner
Good
looking
spot.
for the double peel there, just missing it. Rolls for a double corner.
And he probably even wanted to get rid of that red rock in the back corner too.
Could have got it all moving there. So Rich Ruohonen will try to replace that rock with Colin Huffman's second stone of the game. Colin Huffman, I haven't mentioned this, he is the USOPC Athlete Advisory Council rep for USA Curling. That's the athlete rep to the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee Athletes Advisory Council.
Get across. Come on.
I just finished a 4-year term in that role. It's
Come on.
it's really a
You got
great, interesting job to have.
Okay.
Get to spend a lot of time
Great
around
sweep, guys.
Olympians and Paralympians from all the other disciplines.
They have an amazing amount of educational material for coaches, even at a high level like you're at and stuff, right?
Yeah, they
out
do.
to
It's a
the
good
sports.
resource, and one of the things I enjoyed was you pick up some things that
No,
other national
no.
governing bodies are doing.
Curl.
Sometimes what
Curl.
they're doing right, and
Curl.
sometimes what they're doing wrong,
Curl.
and we can think about how it applies to our own here at USA Curling. So trying the double peel again, didn't get it. So Ruohonen feeling pretty good about this. He's had Dropkin waste 2 here now. And he'll try to replace that with Andrew Stopera. Sorry, Wayne.
No, and he still has shot rock, buried. So
Yeah,
it's-
Colin Huffman put that rock in a great place. Here comes Andrew Stopera with his first stone of the second end. Andrew is a graduate of Northwestern University.
I mean, I think it was smart for Rich to put his 2 guards up before he put the rock on the into the 4-foot
money.
there.
Looks like money.
If you
Looks like money.
if you'd gone in first, I mean, with the 5 rock rule now, Corey might well have done the delayed corner, got rid of that one, and then put his corner up next, and then the best Richie could do is have 1 guard plus 1 in the 4-foot, but putting doubles up first.
Yeah,
this
for
is what
sure.
we've got.
So now Thomas Howell will take a run at this double peel. It's a little tighter. Those are tough ones to throw when you're just barely trying to get it over the hot line.
Close.
Still
curl.
pretty good here, though.
Whoa. Curl. Curl.
They need it
Curl.
to curl. I don't
Curl.
think he's got the
Curl.
double peel either. Or does he?
Oh,
They have,
Quite a
Top.
collection of rocks on the left there.
yeah.
That intern path is getting interesting.
He's probably not going to have it if this continues. So they'll try this once more. They've thrown this high guard a lot. Andrew gave his sweepers a break on the last one. He'd probably like this one to be just a couple of rocks higher, but we'll see.
I feel like it was more.
sort of like trying to throw the button, but it's just moved up to the hog line, isn't it? You want
Yeah.
that exact.
And the
Okay, it's got to be splitting.
downside is that if you
I'd
miss
rather
it,
have
the
it a
rock
little
is
bit on this
removed
side, so he's running it towards that other
if
one.
you're short.
Yep. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Well done.
Yeah, it's sort of like me playing golf. I make sure I get over the bunker,
Play it again.
So they're going to take one more go at it. They're down to thirds last. Tom Howell's last stone.
Kind of do or die now if you want to.
Yeah, there's a consideration to not play this again.
Whoa.
But Corey's going to take one more
No.
go at it. I think this time he's throwing the
Curl.
out turn.
Whoa. Straight. Straight.
Straight.
Now straight. He's close to contact of some
Gonna
sort.
move something.
Good.
There it
Really
is.
nice.
Whew.
And there, the double run.
That's what it takes. Now
Now let's
Corey
hear
has
what
a
Rich thinks.
path to score.
We play the tap, or can we make it all the way around to here?
The ice is better.
Huh?
I don't know if the ice is good enough to make that.
Could play the tap. Yeah. Like there?
Hey, I think you're drawn to here, right?
Yeah. So he played the corner here. So that's pretty close, right? Maybe a little more? Like that?
You need any more.
Okay, right there.
So Andrew indicating he thought that was max ice. They're going to try to promote their Yellowstone on the left, that one right there in the spotlight. You know, a lot of teams here, a lot of curlers would jump around that center line guard, but because it's high, they're concerned that Corey will be able to come around and make a good
Just have to
play,
bump it 3 or
perhaps
4
even make
feet,
a
right?
play on it and roll behind the corner to lie two behind the corner guards. So they're hoping with this that they can, at worst, outcount that
Just
little
throwing
biter at the
drop.
back. And if they put it over there, slight angle, it should be pretty much
Okay,
dead to the
so I'm
world
throwing a
behind
410.
guards. Rich Ruohonen, his
A
first
20
in the
would,
second
I
end.
got to bump a little.
That's a pretty good call. I think a lot of skips from clubs watching this might not have picked this up as an alternative to.
Close!
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Yes.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa! Close, yep!
Yes.
They want to
Troy.
stay on the high side.
Yes, Troy.
They want to stay
Gotta
on the
go,
high
Troy,
side
gotta
here.
go.
Are they going to stay on the
Gotta
high
go,
side?
gotta
Can
go,
they
gotta
stay on the
go.
high side? Or at least Ed knows
That's it.
nothing. They're going to see if it curls a bit. It's going to rotate in the other way, so it might curl a little bit open.
This might
Ooh,
be
Pretty
there.
good effort.
pretty tough the way those guards are
It's worth it though.
And is it going to jam? If he
aligned.
does
Let's hear
get
what
it?
Corey thinks.
I don't know. That's probably it.
I mean, the only other option we have is just trying to make this run here.
Yeah, and then the worst thing that happens if you miss it, you've got a free draw. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Do you like that, coach, or would you rather try and play this through the hole? Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
was gonna say, because otherwise, I mean, even this is fine too. Right.
Okay. Trying to stick it right here, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 7-5.
Okay.
So 7-5 hog to hog. Corey Dropkin is going to try to this long angle run. He'd love to stick it back there. He might even be able to hit it. If he hits it just right, he could hit it and roll under the corners, which would be a huge shot.
Yep. If we
Probably
if
lead
we
Rich
just-
Tommy,
Ruohonen
take the
to
shooter as far as
play
you
his own
can.
run back.
I've seen him make this shot in mixed doubles a lot without, well, I was going to say without sweepers, but actually he has himself as a sweeper. We'll see how he does with 2 sweepers.
Corey plays mixed doubles with Sarah Anderson, Wayne's daughter.
Yep. Close. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Yes!
Hard.
It's close, curling too much, I think, though. Oh, no. And spills everything.
Good, though,
out of
Corey.
there.
That's good.
That's a great shot.
So they like it, but it does give Rich Ruohonen an opportunity to put on the force.
Play the same draw, or the same tap. Nah, tap's pretty tough now. So just go there. The draw. Okay.
I think the draw is also tough, the way these guards are stacked, but it's definitely there. He looked at the tap again, but thinks the tap's a little harder. I think that was the rare instance on Rich's
is
first
it-
one where the
I didn't
tap
think I could
was
see much
favored.
of it, though.
Let's hear what he thinks, what he says to his team down here.
Yeah. I don't mind the same thing. I can see all of it.
The same
And I'm
ice?
pushing it. Yeah. All right.
Because if we hit it like we ended up over curling.
Yeah, but it's over a little.
Exactly.
Okay, so same exact shot.
I think same
I think you're right. Because even if we push it, it's a force. Like anywhere over there, right? Yeah, I think it's. Is that the same ice? Okay.
I had an 0-1 on your last.
Okay, I like it. Same.
So after
It wasn't a
seeing
huge ad either.
the view from the other end, he's playing the same shot. Andrew Stopera put the broom down the same place because they almost over curled that last one, or they did a little bit.
Little left.
Yep!
You can put this anywhere over here.
Right.
Whoa!
Be good.
The force is on if they put
Whoa.
it anywhere over there.
Colin, you got to go. Whoa.
This needs to curl a bit.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa! Colin a little bit.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, Croy. Whoa.
Rings, it's okay.
It's a little heavy. Will it stick around?
Good. Just bite. Anywhere. That's good.
Maybe teasing Corey to try and get it, eh?
I don't think he's going to investigate that too much.
Boy, that hole looks really big, but it's.
It does.
It's not.
There.
He is going to have a look at it.
You had a pretty safe bet when you said, let's see what Rich has to say about it when he gets to the hack.
It doesn't look too hard. Okay. I mean, it's up to you.
I just kind of don't hate the lead either, so up to you. I'm fine with either. Double check, make sure Cooch is on board with it.
9.5 right here.
Okay.
I'm not sure, if I'm Rich Ruohonen, I'm actually sort of like that I may have
Are you both on
convinced
board with this?
Corey to try this.
9.5.
Could bring a steal into play. It's not. It is a generous. He's got a hole here. I'm not so sure it's really easy to get through the hole and blank. Throwing 9.5, so not as big weight.
So last rock here on its way here for Corey Dropkin.
Whoa, whoa.
Throwing the out turn to the board, trying to thread this hole.
Tom, curl.
He's hitting it with the brush to try to make it curl.
Clean.
He's through the hole and successful.
Nice score.
Yeah,
Good
very
throw.
nice.
No problem there for Corey Dropkin. He blanks the second. He's going to keep the hammer into the third when we come back after this.
Nice either.
It's not what it used to be.
It's not just a couple guys we have to look out for.
It's everyone.
They're all great.
So it's not just about how good we can get as individuals.
It's about how good we can be together.
To find the right person for each position.
And the right tool for every job. It's more than a winning combination.
It's a solution.
Gold Line.
The choice of champions.
We're back here, third end between Corey Dropkin and Rich Ruohonen. We're going to send it over to Price Atkinson for our first price check of the evening. Price, are you there? Take it away.
Mine's
man.
really good.
Thank you, Joseph. You have
Mine's
to give
really
the people
good.
what they want. And certainly we are giving that to them tonight on Sheet 2. Team Dropkin, the Young Bucks, and Old as Gold, Team Ruohonen. But you also got to give the people what they want. And I got a tweet from somebody that was asking that they had heard that Chris Bond, who plays for Team Berklet over there, throws third stones wearing number 7, that his parents were figure skaters. And I went and checked with Chris before this game, and he didn't confirm that both his parents, Jenny and Craig, are competitive figure skaters or were. His mom, Jenny, is from England. His dad is from here, and his dad was a 1979 world professional champion. And they both still teach lessons in Kennewick, Washington, and are still active in the sport. So appreciate, I don't remember who it was, they asked and we deliver. And so wanted to deliver that information and also deliver happy birthday wishes to Tara Peterson from Team Peterson. It's her birthday today. Hope she has a wonderful birthday, and I got to say she taught me some outstanding travel tips on our trip to Korea. We were in Yusong about 2 years ago, and she is filled with travel knowledge, and I won't ever forget it because she set me right. But Tara Peterson, happy birthday if you're watching tonight, and we'll send it back to you, Joe and Dean, along with Coach Wayne Anderson.
Thank you, Price. Back to game action here.
Hard.
A little different setup in this end.
Yeah, I don't think maybe Corey was too thrilled with having to spend half of his rocks peeling guards there last hand.
10-5.
Yeah, and he finally got the double run and picked the one off the shot rock. So he's, after the center guard went up here, just off center line. He asked Alex Fenson to come around. Alex showed half of it on the high side, and Croy Nernberger just removed it with
Just clean.
hack weight. Rolled
Curl.
open. Alex Fenson will make a play on the shot rock in the rings.
Hard, Tom.
Here's the spot.
All right, just a little up and a little out. That's fine, Zach.
That's a bad combination on that part of the ice. A little up and a little out.
You like that?
What do you think about just switching to inside out on
Just
that?
tight.
Is it more? Think it might be more
I
predictable?
think that's the call.
It may be. I haven't seen many people do that, Wayne. It's a good point. Of
Curls more this way.
course, that is the, for most right-handers, you get over there with that inside-out in-turn. I've talked about this before. It's not my favorite shot. I know a lot of right-handers will tend to get that in-turn started. Usually, the out-turn on that side of the sheet's a little more manageable, but I think they just need to convince themselves to take less ice. There's a concern they might hit a spot where it really starts to curl, but
I don't know if I've seen anybody miss it low with weight.
Okay, top eight.
no,
okay.
I haven't seen anybody suddenly yelling that it's curling.
Whoa.
Right.
Whoa.
So at the fifth end break, we're going to have
Whoa.
USA Curling CEO
Whoa.
Jeff Plush.
Whoa.
Top 4.
Sure,
Whoa.
there's going to be plenty to talk about there, and I know we've got a
Good.
giveaway,
Good.
Dean.
Can't go on it.
Yeah, let's.
there you
If
go.
you go to
Fine.
USA Curling's Twitter feed, you will find out about the giveaway tonight. We've got a USA Curling growler,
Okay.
a big container for whatever you want to put in that, a growler and a
You want to
hat.
hear more?
So go there and find out how to
Make it good.
use Twitter to get your name in the drawing for that. The new USA Curling brand looks really great. Looks good on a hat or a growler or a, I don't
Top
know,
it.
back of your truck, whatever.
Top 4. Top 4. It's there. It's there. We got a lot.
Okay, stay close for me.
We got a lot.
Stay close for me.
This has a, if it's heavy,
Oh,
it
no,
also has a
Jose,
lot of
Jose,
work
stay
to
close,
do.
Tom. Yep.
Starting to curl hard here, though.
Trying to
It is.
Whoa,
get it
whoa,
high.
whoa, 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 whoa.
That rock curled a lot more than
Okay.
I expected. Makes me
Try and
wonder
take
if
it off.
Mark Fenner doesn't have one that curls a little bit more. He might know that it curls a
Try to
little
go
bit more.
there. What do you got? Just a third of this?
A little better.
He knows it too.
You knows it. It's not terrible.
Way too.
If you can get to there, it's really good. So just board. Yeah, yep. I'll just put it down. I agree.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. He's too fast for me.
So it looks like Mark Fenner's throwing the 3 rock, which would be throwing them in order probably if he's throwing the, we'll see if he's throwing the 3-4, but we'll see if this rock at Colin Huffman's what it does in this spot. A little more weight, of course, but
Whoa. Close. Whoa, yep. Whoa.
this is where
Yep.
this is where Mark Fenner's really snapped with less weight.
Whoa. Okay, that's pretty good.
We got a measurement going on over
See
on sheet
this?
5 in the Persinger Violet game.
Or it's right
Persinger's
here.
up 1-0.
I'm thinking this right now.
I like that better.
Space.
We look across the sheets real quick. Jed Brundage scored 1. He's up 1-0 against
All right, Coach.
Riley Fenson. Got Derek Corbett down a 1-0 to Stephen Berkland. We'll see what happens after that measure between Persinger and Violet.
Clean.
Burr Dunham 1-0 for Todd Burr playing the third end.
Violet won the measure. I don't know what that means just yet. We'll find out in a
Hard,
minute.
Tom.
Violet
gotta
won the
go.
measure and gets
Really
a
gotta go.
participation trophy.
Hard,
That's
Tom.
You
right.
got it. You're moving it. You're moving it.
Moving it across. This is a long way to go too.
Whoa.
Trying to get.
Get that out of there, Clay.
That's good, Coach.
That's fine.
Good.
That's fine.
So it removes that rock. Leaves
You like the guard?
the one in the back button.
Or hit that. You like this? What do you like?
First thought was to hit, but
Well, I kind of like the
Yeah,
guard.
if you
They
like
haven't
the
held
guard, I'm
anything
okay
really
with that.
in-house on this line
I
yet.
don't mind it.
So they've elected to play the guard or come around this high guard.
All right, that'll make it more interesting for us.
Yeah. Andrew Stopera in the hack. He's a smart kid. He's thinking. He does a little bit what his dad did when I played with him. He yelled down and he stares at you for a bit while he's thinking, and then you're wondering if he's
Ooh,
actually
little
heard you.
ball. Easy, Colin. Don't bruise it. Whoa.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I guess.
Okay, well.
Line's going to be fine.
Whoa, it's fine, Colin.
Line looks good. They're saying it's a
Okay,
2 right now.
Good. I think that's good right
If anything,
there.
I think I'd be worried about it
good.
over curling in
I
here.
think it's good.
A little bit.
Okay,
A little bit.
not bad.
Apparently nobody else thinks a little bit is particularly great.
You like this better than the dig? Okay.
Comes Corey Dropkin. He'll take on this double
You're
peel.
running it on the one in the house, aren't you? Or you
Am I
running
going-
double peel?
Okay. Okay. How thin is it?
Oh, half. Half.
So try and take off both the ones here in the free guard zone.
I think
Whoa!
if Thomas Howell
Curl!
makes this shot,
Curl!
you may.
Curl!
I think
Curl!
you'll see
Curl!
Rich Ruohonen play a hit on that other one.
Whoa,
This
whoa,
looks like
whoa.
it's out there.
Yeah. We're not going to know, but I agree with you. I think he would have.
Now he still has one guard up
Like
there.
that? Or you think that's too good?
I don't mind going in either.
They can probably get there with this turn.
He can definitely freeze. You don't like.
I still think this is the shot. You like that?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay.
What do you like?
That's good. The guard's fine.
I don't think Rich knows what
I think
that
this
is.
is the shot.
Yeah, there we go. Took him a while to get there, but Andrew Stopera will throw another guard.
I think this is good. If Dropkin does decide to come around and like freeze there, I think Ruohonen just comes around and caps it.
Absolutely. Force the one.
Yeah.
Line's good.
I think they also
Always
want
call
to
it.
leave it in a spot where maybe Rich can use it as well. Maybe not get it right
Okay,
behind
easy
here.
now.
Keep going if you
Easy,
can.
it's gonna over curl, easy. Oh, okay, sorry. Whoa, right there. Okay, good shot.
So
we
side by side.
Discussed before, these aren't quite as easy as a double as you might think.
Yeah, we've seen this when they're side by side. Those ones are a little offset, which might make it a little bit easier.
I'm worried about. I don't
Try to
hate
hit
it.
the high one a little bit high. And
Yeah, and your shooter should spin up right over the Wausau Curling Club logo, if you hit it right. Oh, no, he's going to play it that way.
he's slashing it.
Slashing it in, which makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I think he's going to be interested where the first rock
Yes,
that he hits,
thinking.
where it goes.
Well, we're just thinking, even if we make this, we're forced, aren't we? He's got to make. We have a chance to make the triple. Okay.
That's what he's
Rock
hoping.
right through here. Okay. Make it good.
Hoping to redirect the object rock all the way back.
So he thinks it'll come back and maybe pick off that rock that's just
Whoa.
on the back button.
Whoa! Curl! Curl!
Asking
good
Alex
sign.
Fenson to work it over.
Ooh, just like this?
Go! Come on, go! Atta baby.
Something like that.
There you go. Great shot by Tom Howell. Let's see it as they drew it up.
Great shot and great vision to see that it was there.
Yeah. So now the force or the blank is back in the picture. Rich Ruohonen, let's see if he can convince himself that this this path is straight.
Whoa. Clean. Clean.
Through nice quiet weight here. I think that's part of the key over here.
Yeah.
Don't overthrow it. And he's going to stick there.
Only took him about 5-6 shots. He's got it figured out now.
I think, a little less weight there. It's not going to float out the same way.
The one that went into
Rich
it.
is going to stay at the shooting end to save a bit of time, keep banking time here.
Yep.
Just clean. Just clean. Whoa, just clean.
Yes.
Just clean.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Clean.
Yes.
Clean.
Yes.
Clean. Good, Core. Real nice.
Corey Dropkin with the nose hit. Andrew Stopera puts the broom down for Rich Ruohonen. He'd love to roll a little towards the center. Certainly don't expect Corey Dropkin to miss the peel for the blank, but could make it a tiny bit more challenging.
Colin.
I think maybe we could even hit and roll out in that spot.
Here we go. Now we're working Colin over. I think he threw just a fraction more weight. And it's going to stick right there.
So hammer coming here for Dropkin.
I might put this right in the middle of the rock and just let Mark Fenner work it right across, but I'm not this team at this level either, so.
Yep. Yes. Hard cooch.
Sounds like we're going to have to push it, move it over.
Hard cooch. Clean.
You got it.
And there you go.
So blank end again here in the third. Dropkin will keep the hammer when we come back right after this.
USA Curling aims to provide continued programming to grassroots, junior, and diversity and inclusion initiatives. Support the future of curling in the United States by making a donation at usacurling.org/donate.
Dropkin, Ruohonen 0-0. We're in the fourth. Guys, if we could have an entertaining blank end, that might have been it. Had a little bit of everything. Couple center guards.
A little tight.
Something
tight.
sitting on the 12-foot.
You gotta get it
and
across.
then
Okay, leave it.
a redirect
I don't
triple.
know.
Called
All right,
redirect
just
triple.
across. It's gonna over curl.
The scoreboard may look like a pitcher's duel here, but it's been an entertaining game. Lots of good shot making. And I think now we'll see.
Looking for back four.
It's like Corey is going to try this tick with back
You like
four
this
weight,
ice?
move it over.
I think
We've
so.
seen. I think we've seen a different opening rock strategy from Corey Dropkin in every end now, Wayne.
I think so.
We've sort of cycled through all of them.
It was the back quad. It was putting up the corner guard and drawing around.
Coming around the corner.
Coming around the
Or
center.
around the center, I mean.
Coming around the center, and now we got the tick.
Curl.
I like this shot myself. I think this is good.
Not going to move it very far, but probably far enough.
Rocks with springs on them. These lively championship rocks.
Nice thing about it
Just
too,
on
that
that
red
side, I
rock
think.
isn't blocking the path to the button either for a draw.
I think that's why you saw Rich Rooney. He's going to put this
Want
one
to be on
on
that
the,
side of the center a little.
There you go. He's going to put it on that side of the center, so at least he might eventually block the outturn path.
Halfway.
So Brundage up 3-0 on Fenson. That's a pretty
here.
big matchup. Seal it 2 in the second for Brundage.
Scott Dunham, that's not updated there yet, but Scott Dunham scored 2 in the third end to take a 2-1 lead against Todd Burr.
Attaboy, Croy.
That just happened. So, now we're going to see Corey Dropkin use this corner guard that Alex Fenson's shooter from his tick shot. Here we go, Alex Fenson trying to draw around this
Can't
corner
go
guard
early.
with his outturn.
Where are we? Okay, line's good. Yep.
Waits close, top 12.
Hard, clean. Yep. Whoa. Good.
Line looks
Good.
pretty good.
Wait only. Tommy's rock. Tom, go for it. Go for it. Hard, Tom. Whoa. Little more. Yeah, get it in there. We're good. Little more.
We're
You're
good for
good.
it.
You're
We're
good.
good for it. Nice. Really good.
You know what I liked about that tick call that Corey did was
You like
we had
that?
talked about not liking the 3 rocks on the center line. The two guards spread out, and the rock and the 4-foot on the center line. By ticking it over, Corey has now gotten his corner guard that he had on his first shot. It happened on the first shot this time as well, but moved the rock off the center line, and then he's got his draw around the corner.
Yeah,
And
the
now there's
second
only
end, he's
two
made a
rocks.
number of shots trying to double peel, and then finally sort of made the double run on Thomas Howell's last
Gonna have to
shot.
go, Croy, when it starts to go. Okay. Okay.
You should start to
Get
walk
ready.
across here
Gotta
now.
go. As much as you can now. As much as you can. Till it stops. Till it stops. Go, 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 Croy. Go.
They want to get
Go.
this as buried as they can.
Yeah, just got a little full.
So,
Hack.
so Rich telling Colin that he was a little full, which is the elite player's way of saying a bit wide. But
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Back line. Whoa. Back line. Clean.
Wait's close.
Hack.
It's like he might have had something under this, and he was trying to
Curl.
dislodge it as
Curl.
he threw it, which
Curl.
you see sometimes.
Curl. Tom.
Man, one adjustment. He might make this anyhow.
Clean.
It's actually real good, real close to making this with a roll.
That's a hell of a shot.
That's a highlight reel shot. That's right.
An adjustment mid-slide. It did spin back a bit, a little more open, but yeah, it was a pretty good rock considering what he was dealing with.
I think Sarah and Taylor would tell you that I look exactly like that lots of times, but I'm not trying to get anything out front of my rock.
But he makes this, so then we can freeze. Okay.
You're not known as Smooth Wayne Anderson to your kids there, Wayne? You come out of the rock, out of the hack?
No. My daughter Emily, she calls for a takeout. I say, what weight? And I know she wants a lot of weight. And she'll say, just whatever you can give me, Dad.
All you've got. Here comes Colin Huffman with his second, looking him throw this one a little better than his first. In turn.
Whoa. Hair down. Croy.
Probably good if it's
Croy,
hair down.
Go,
They're going to need to work this over, I think.
Gotta go. Gotta go hard, Croy. Hard, Croy. Hard.
They'd love to stick this back there.
All right, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good. It is shot rock at the back.
Their shot.
If line's good, I like.
Little bump's okay.
So these two teams know each other pretty
Corey,
well,
even
of course.
If we roll open, the tap's not bad, right? Make sure we're 1-2. Yeah, if we bump and roll open, that's good.
They're all primarily,
weight.
well, not all, but most of them are in the Twin Cities. Back 12 bumps this out, is what Corey's saying.
Good, we sweep for tap, right? Okay.
What are you thinking? I like playing drawing, sweeping for the tap. Okay, I like that too. Yeah.
All right, Coach.
Make it good, Coach.
Yes, it's real nice here.
That's good team communication there. I think it's a great decision as well.
So Mark Fenner will throw just draw weight. They'll hope the line is great and they can sweep this rock that was Colin Huffman's roll to back there. They can sweep it a little bit to just move it.
Line only. Clean.
Just move it an inch or
We
so.
have a lot of room.
Back 8.
Close.
Back 12.
Colin Huffman
Curl.
saying the weight's
Back
up,
12.
but I think it's
Curl.
going to walk right over here.
Bouncing. It's all there. Need a piece of it. Need a piece of it.
Right at the line, Rich.
You're good. You're good. Good, Coach. That's good. Beauty.
Pretty good with that one hanging around at the back. Now Corey Dropkin, line 2 with
Gotta get
last
it.
rock. Yeah.
Try to do that, but I think we got to stack it.
You can
Control.
tell Rich Ruohonen doesn't love this shot, but he doesn't have many options here with Corey Dropkin lying 2.
That tick is looming large here, Wayne.
Close.
Yep.
Close.
And
Close.
Rich must have read my strategy pamphlet that you talked about there, because he's
Well, a little bit, Croy,
avoiding
little
the
bit.
unacceptable here, right,
Little
of
bit.
giving up 3.
Good.
Looks
Hangs
like
around there.
just hung on enough, I think.
Little bump's good.
It's almost
They're shot.
They're
They are
shot
shot. Back 12 weight.
Honestly, I think that's about as good as you can make that shot.
as good as you can make that roll to
Hey,
there. I
we're
think if he
gonna
rolls.
sweep and tap to line 2, right? Tap to line 2. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yep. Just making sure.
So they're going to play the similar shot to Mark Fenner's.
Make it good, buddy.
This really does differentiate the top teams, the ones who trust their team
Back
that they
in.
will throw that
Back forward,
weight.
baby.
Throw
Okay,
a little
go for
bit
it.
too much, and it's
Weight's close.
never going
You
to
have
get
to go
close to
for
that
the
rock
top.
in the,
Yes, go
in
for
the
it.
back there.
So far, execution-wise, this has been
Mine's
the
fantastic.
best game we've
Wait
seen
there.
on the sheet.
Make sure.
Both teams are playing
Just a
well.
little bump.
The difference has
Okay,
been
we
that
are.
Corey
We are.
Dropkin has last
We are.
rock.
Hard tap. Hard tap. Close. Hard tap. Close. Hard tap. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Hard tap. Rich Ruin is going to try to
Nice, Tommy. Good, Tom.
get his own rock
No
right
harm
out
right
of the playing area.
Do you think Rich would ever flirt with freezing?
Flirt with what? Sorry, Wayne?
Freezing?
Like 5, 6.
Yeah, I mean, I think he doesn't love these options
good.
he has right now. He doesn't have great options. I think he'll hit
Yeah.
again, but he's not loving it.
What do you like? Just we could try to throw it harder and try to go to here, but
No, we need a stick.
okay. So I think here with board.
I think Andrew's right. If they go harder and try to make a roll, if they ever roll out, then Corey Dropkin, you're bringing a 3 into play in a hurry.
Yeah, and that's what I was referring to earlier.
Whoa.
I would always avoid that
Close,
that
Colin.
type of outcome.
Colin.
When it comes to
Colin,
last
go.
shot,
Gotta
it'd
go.
be interesting whether he's
Gotta go.
going to still hit or not.
Hard, Colin.
This needs to
Hard.
work over quite a bit. It's
Hard.
close to rolling out. We'll see
Hard.
what he does here.
All right.
He's going to roll just a bit too far. Seemed like a pretty good throw. It just
I
didn't
actually hate that. Do you ever like peeling the
curl.
guard?
It's maybe a bit heavy and
Okay.
didn't take
Under
the
the
curl.
corner or the center?
Guys, like around the center, around here.
You guys like it going into the center or the corner? I was thinking under that corner.
I feel like either way.
Do you like going under that one?
And overbearing it.
They'll probably play around this at the end of the day.
That's pretty tight, though. I don't know how buried they can get, right?
Yeah.
You guys like this? I do.
I think so. All right, Tommy, here you go.
So Tom Howell is going to throw the intern come around the high corner guard belonging to Team Ruohonen. You'd like to overbury it, come right across and show them a bit on the outturn side.
Yes. Tight right now. Careful. Weight's good. Clean. Top 12. Line's
Top
good.
8. Line only.
Top 8.
We're all
Top
there.
4. Okay.
All there.
We
Top
need
4.
We need to make it curl a little bit.
Top
so push.
4.
Start pushing.
Right now they're saying
Top
top 4.
Start pushing, Barry. Clean. Clean.
Should really start to carve
good, Tom.
across
Good,
here.
Tommy.
Very nice.
His curl's way more than mine's gonna, right?
Yep.
So we're right there. Like that. Like that. Do you like that? He had here, right?
It's
His
close.
is going sideways at the
We
end.
wanted to undercurl a little bit to where he
Yeah.
got to, but
Yeah, like that then?
yeah.
Well, mine's not gonna go like his.
No, I know. I think that's close.
So Rich and Andrew discussing the ice. Rich saying that his won't curl like
Gotta lock it on the
Thomas's.
corner.
Tom Howell's.
Just top 8. It's like right here.
How deep is it if you call it on the center line?
What do you
Like
mean?
top 4 depth?
Oh, it's like right here.
Top 4 depth.
Yeah.
Okay. So like bite top 4 is over there.
Yeah.
Colin asking for make sure he knows exactly distance-wise
Well,
where
we
they
don't
want
want
to
to
be.
over curl onto him. We want to be on the corner. So I think that's good.
They're overbearing.
And his carve.
I'm aware. Well aware of how to curl.
So they're saying Rich's will not curl as much as Thomas Howell's. Rich positive
So
release,
15?
maybe a bit more rotation
Let's get
than
it in
Thomas
there.
Howell. Good way, good recognizing the difference between the two throwers. They play each other enough that they probably are fully aware of that. And there you can see a little bit of
room.
Rich's
Line's good.
inside-out action as he lets it go.
Line's good, just top 8 depth.
Whoa, then,
Well
whoa.
then.
Whoa, it's got a curl.
This might be a little strong.
No.
Starting to make
Line's
a
pretty good.
Line's getting better. Line's getting
Line's
better.
getting
Close,
really
Colin.
good.
No.
They don't want to bounce.
Yep. Yes.
Straight.
Yes.
Straight.
Yes.
Wow.
Really good rock.
I almost said I didn't want to interrupt their conversation, though, that Rich was on thin ice, that one of these two last shots was going to have to be a shot made just like that.
Needed a good one. I think he got a good one. They're looking to make sure he's shot. I'm pretty sure he is.
That's us. For sure it is.
Oh no, they think it's.
For sure it is. Yeah. As long as it doesn't leave him this off of it, right? That's us, isn't it?
Because it's basically buried. Basically buried, so Okay, right here.
Okay, I'm just leaving it right
From
here.
this perspective, we don't have the greatest look at it, but I'm not convinced. I don't think Mark Fenner's convinced either. I don't think Rich Ruohonen is convinced, and I hope one of them doesn't run into one of those rocks with their foot.
Right here.
Rich is going to go for the low profile.
Yeah.
Looks like he's searching for something under the kitchen, under the cabinet. Dropped a blueberry under there or something. He's looking to see if he can get it.
Wow. That's definitely red there.
To lay down.
It's by 0.05.
That hasn't
margin
been,
of error here.
Margin of error has been quite high on this, though.
I don't know if I've ever measured two that were that close, though.
Honestly, I've never quite understood the low look at those. Everybody does that, but I've never quite understood what you're looking for. I'll admit, that's a gap in my curling knowledge. Corey Dropkin with his first in the fourth end.
Line's pretty good.
He's hoping to draw around this other corner
T-line, guys.
guard.
Line's good. Top tee, fellas. Take a look.
Back
15-1,
okay.
15-1
It's going to be
Back
open.
tee
He's
is
just
okay.
hoping to split the rings, expecting Rich Ruohonen to hit this stone.
That's good. No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Really nice.
Stop.
Good,
It's good,
guys.
Cor.
Beauty. Nice judge.
They're going to go have another look at this one, Andrew Stopera. They're going to get the younger eyes on it.
We got to hit anyway.
Try to make this roll, I think.
Yeah. So we got to throw at
Disappointing if
least
they're
normal.
not. I think they thought they had it the whole way.
We want to roll flat.
Yeah, the flatter the better.
You could even roll like back here, but it's probably going to come too deep, right?
Yeah.
So right here, normal.
Okay.
I think we got to try to
Ran
roll.
pretty straight on mine, right?
Yeah, I think so. So maybe just, I like that.
So Andrew remarking that his hit here that rolled out when it was in the back of the 12-foot ran pretty straight. They're going to try to hit and roll basically to the back of the button.
Center, boys. Normal. Got to get kind of a flat roll here.
Close! Close!
Close! Yep!
Yep!
Yeah!
Hard!
Yeah, Croy!
Hard!
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 Hard! Go roll it, Colin!
It's not going to roll enough, I don't think. So I'm going to expect Corey Dropkin to make this hit and stick, and then I think they'll put a stick on those other two. Quick note for your junior curlers at home, don't look at those too long and kick one, because then it is definitely red.
Does that look good?
Yep, I think so.
So let's go on record right now. If you had to look at those two, which one do you think is closer?
I mean, if you go with the consensus on the ice, it is red, but from our perspective, it definitely looks yellow.
We got to roll
That's the way I feel about it, too.
All right. I'm going to go with red then. I'll believe the eyes on the ice.
You're going to believe the players. I'm going to go take the opposite and go with our perspective and say it is yellow.
Well,
be interesting.
See, my generation just doesn't trust technology.
Here it is, though. Corey Dropkin's last, fourth end, hitting probably for two.
Somebody is going to score.
Yes.
Clean. Yep. Clean. 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 Yep. Clean. 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 Curl.
This has been a well-played game
Curl.
so
Yep.
far.
Clean.
Nothing we didn't expect,
curl.
right?
Curl. Curl. Curl.
He's got a lot of room to roll, so I think he'll be okay.
So at least one
Two,
here.
but I guess if you... Two.
Brian's going to rotate the camera around.
We were commenting.
This feels like a funhouse ride right now, Brian, frankly.
That's good enough, I think.
We will, they
Zoom in a
will
little more if you can.
come out to measure this.
We were commenting, Dean, the other day. There was a woman's draw, I think, and one of the players, the rock was definitely out, like maybe an inch or two, right? But before, and there was no other rocks in play, and she appropriately waited for someone to agree that it was out of play before doing it.
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that somebody, that was, I think it was in the men's game we had here where, they could have, the other team could have asked to put the biter bar on it, so they confirmed. I think it was it John Harstad?
Oh, maybe it was, but yes.
That looks like red there.
That's yellow.
It
So
is
we're
yellow.
definitely off.
Oh my goodness.
So our technology is off.
Wow,
But
that
Dean
was
and our eyes were correct.
We win.
So
We're winners, Joe.
That's right. Dropkin picks
I
up
know,
one here
I
in the
know.
fourth. Ruohonen will have hammer when we come back right after this.
Check out this one. Long hair, loves to hike and plays frisbee.
What is he, a Labrador?
So should I meet him?
You're not that adventurous.
Yes, I am. Try me.
Okay. Jump into that lake.
I'll do it.
Let's all do it. I'm in. This is crazy. You coming?
Seriously? It is way too comfortable in here.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back here. Dropkin picks up a single there in the fifth.
Score.
He seemed convinced he was going to score two there. But Eagle Eyes, Dean Gemmel and I were aware.
Trust the pros, Joe. Trust the pros.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a big measure, though, to go the way it did.
Yeah, Dean and I were discussing off camera there whether Corey might have selected a different shot for his last one.
Just
if
get the weight right. Line's close.
he had known that he wasn't shot rock.
Or for his first one.
Or first one. Actually, the first
Getting
one.
better.
Yeah.
You can curl still.
He could have elected
curl
if
still.
he
17-3.
could have elected
There you
to come
go.
around the
Really
center
nice,
guard,
coach.
or he could have
Boys,
tried
good
to
start, buddy.
chisel
Keep it
Rich's
up.
rock over just a bit and carry his shooter deeper.
But there's nothing wrong with being up after four ends either.
Yeah, there's a lot of analytics will tell you that the team that scores first has a big advantage when it comes to winning, no matter what they score. I always think
Mine's pretty good.
the team that scores first, if they score a 5, they're definitely
Maybe
winning.
Andrew a little.
It's also in Wayne's book.
Well, I also use the word
Hey, line's
trying to
pretty
score
good,
a
though.
deuce
This is
risk-free. And I don't think
pretty
Corey
good.
was ever really in danger of giving up a steal in,
We don't have to go.
in
I
that
think it's
end.
in a really good
That's
spot.
true.
Okay.
I mean, he was, and
Not bad. Not
we're
bad.
talking fractions of
curling up
inches,
there,
he had a
Colin.
deuce. And you're right, he was never in any serious danger. In fact, I would say Rich Ruohonen was the one in a lot of trouble the whole time. He didn't have good
Little
options
room.
on his shots. But
Line's pretty good.
1-0.
Line's good. Line's
Dropkin
good.
over Ruohonen
It's always
playing the
calm now.
fifth end.
Over and off.
Ruohonen with last stone.
Over
Line's
and
really
off.
good, guys.
Make sure to
Line's really
get
good.
those
Over and off.
retweets
Line's really
out
good.
for that giveaway, Dean.
Beauty.
Yes, retweet. I'm doing it right
Wait,
now, Joe.
wait.
I'm retweeting to get the growler myself.
Can you make
I don't
it?
know if you're eligible. You are a employee.
Sure.
Well,
Come on,
USA
Dean,
Curling.
let's go
yeah,
here.
sorry. Yeah, I can't do that, but I am now employee of USA
think we better
Curling.
go
But
here.
it's
That's
a good-looking growler,
little
I'll tell you
tight.
that.
Now, I'm not paid. I can go in on this,
Yeah,
right?
go all in, Wayne.
Go all in, right?
Yeah.
Again, Jeff Plush will be the fifth end break guest of Price Atkinson
The
immediately after this end.
The USA Curling Twitter feed
Yep,
is at USA Curl.
Yep. Yep. Okay, line's good now. Line's good now.
So they
Copy,
push it out a
right
little
here.
bit early for line.
Maybe
Now they
Colin
like the
Go
line.
straight. Go straight. Okay, now Colin can go. Just didn't want to push it too hard. Yep, right here, right here. Go,
Now
go,
both
go,
of them
go,
are
go.
going, trying to push it over. Andrew's going to pivot to that
All
side,
right,
which
that's really good, Croy.
that move we see now. Good shot by Croy Nurnberger. I sort of like this athletic pivoting around that we're seeing now with all the brushing, Wayne.
I really do, too. I actually worked with a team one time on doing that. And from mixed doubles, you see people doing it all the time.
Yeah.
And it's sort of, I think if a team practiced it even just a little bit, they could become very efficient at having both sweepers sweeping directionally the way they want.
The only trouble for me is it might make that brushing clinic I've done in the past will go from 2 hours to 4 hours.
Ziggy, go over. Line only. Ziggy, go.
Well, I have to give you a little plug on that.
Clean.
I was way beyond my competitive curling years when you offered that course.
Just up,
but I
boys.
wanted
Curl.
to take it for
Curl.
instruction
There we go.
purposes.
Come on, boys.
We'll watch
Come on.
this for a
Make it
minute.
good. Come on. Keep going.
A little more.
Looks pretty good.
Really nice. Attaboy.
Good shot there by Alex Fenson.
Yeah.
Or Mark
behind
Fenner,
the
I'm
button.
sorry.
I don't think that's the shot.
Okay.
I think that's the shot.
All right, I'm fine with that.
thick and trying to run.
But I was interested in, from a coaching
How do you want to
perspective,
make
what
it?
you had to say. Well,
Just 3/4?
It wasn't bad, was it, Wayne?
7/8?
You learned a few things from me?
I did.
Good.
I did. That's the short end
Actually,
version
I think
of
we
the
got to
story.
try it.
A lot of action here.
Easier.
Yeah, it's hard to get it in between. Don't want to interrupt what these guys are saying to
Yeah, and
us.
I'll feel embarrassed after a while. So here we go. Colin Huffman. Try to move some rocks here.
Yep. Well,
Colin
well,
throws
no.
the big weight easily.
We're good. We got it. Nope. Yep. Oh, come on.
So close.
Millimeter.
Rich was pretty sure they had it. It just missed it.
You like trying to bury one more, or you like high?
You ever like the corner freeze on the yellow?
Could technically do this too.
Problem is he's still just running it back. I think high one's safe bet.
Make it again.
Go talk to him. Go talk to him.
While he's going down the sheet, what I learned was that I thought I could only
bunch him with a serve at the
brush open.
I don't mind the high one.
And you came and looked at me and said, well, Wayne, what if you just changed your body just a little bit more down the line for sweeping? And closed has become my favorite sweeping stroke, just
There you
because of
go.
that. Just a change of like about 10 degrees in my sweeping stroke. Dean Gemmels, Sweeping Clinic.
Hopefully I'll be able to bring that to some more clubs
Pretty
this
simple
winter.
deuce.
Hey, is corner freeze in the yellow any good? On the intern?
It's not bad if we're right here.
On the intern?
On the intern.
Right. Or he runs this back and it might be loaded. Right. Is this any bad? Yeah, you're right.
They threw out the corner freeze on the yellow. I didn't mind that.
Right.
And he
that
runs
call.
his back,
No.
and we're guarding the one on the back of the button.
We could go like we could do this.
This was my initial thought. It was the
Okay.
guard. Do you like that, or?
I'm pretty convinced they've
Which
run
side
through
you
all
want?
possible options here, Wayne.
Well, that's what I like, but these two didn't like it.
It's like a Derek Corbett conversation, but Derek has it with himself.
Yeah. And some more gesticulation.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to use our timeout now or no? Okay.
Just all the way over the center line. Straight guard the yellow.
And behind Mark Fenner, you can see Coach Tim Solon. Alternate Joe Polo, alternate for this game, often plays third. He was back there before.
It's a
Weight's
score
good.
update, actually.
Never
Corbett
drop.
up
Probably
3-1
inside
on
one.
Berkeley.
Almost two.
Never
It's a
time.
real important game for Berkeley.
Yeah, he
Looks like
needs
it's
that win to
almost to
stay
the
in
other
the
one.
chase.
We're short, but yeah, not much.
I see
got
my
like
Philly
sit, yeah.
Scott
It's got
Dunham
like sit.
rink is tied 2-all with Todd Burr.
That's fine.
And I must say I have a soft
all right,
spot
Coach.
for Todd Burr's team too. They were nice enough to let me go to the Olympic trials to coach them there. That was a great experience.
2017 U.S. Olympic trials
No.
in Omaha, and we're going to be returning to
Come on.
Omaha in the
It's a
Baxter
thin
Arena
half.
for the next Olympic trials.
A third even makes it.
Colin Huffman.
Persinger's up 3-2
Whoa.
on Violet on sheet 5.
Whoa. Whoa, go Andrew.
It's close.
Don't know. You got it.
Come on.
We gotta make this now.
Richie
10-5.
not happy with that. Andrew describes it as brutal. Now, Corey Dropkin in an excellent position to force in this end.
Brundage is up 3-1 on Fenson.
10-5.
Little,
11.
Yeah, a little
Yep.
soft.
11. Yes.
Little soft
Up and
release,
hard.
so
Really hard.
they're having to go to keep
Really
the
hard,
line here.
guys.
It's starting to curl.
Clean.
I think it should be okay though.
Good, Tommy.
Attaboy.
Nice.
Nice shot.
So not any real natural doubles or triples in that setup. So
Gotta
Rich,
throw hack. Or board's fine. Board's fine.
Rich will
Make
try to
it to
throw
here.
a board weight, hopefully roll right in front of the rock, the Dropkin stone that is just behind the back of the button. And Stopera.
I like this weight he's asking for. I think the most important thing is to keep that rock in play.
Whoa, close.
Yeah, if he's not playing a double, you definitely want to make sure your shooter stays around.
Yep, Croy. Hard, Croy.
Croy can work it over. Starting to go.
Whoa,
Getting.
whoa.
They don't want to overcook
Roll
it.
it, Colin. Roll it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It is.
Great shot. He rolled to a very precise spot.
And I think a lot of juniors need to watch that shot right there. Mind, the execution is another thing too.
Board, if you spill out, that's fine.
Throwing hard and seeing how many rocks
Good board.
disappear doesn't necessarily work out in that case.
Just make sure the
I've seen
yellow's
the young
gone,
Scott
right?
Dunham rink do that this week. You know, they if I was going to describe them, I wouldn't say they're particularly flashy, perhaps, but they are always keeping rocks in play. Maybe it's just Scott himself. He's always able to keep rocks in play, leaves his shooter around a lot.
Clean. Curl.
Yeah, and I was actually just talking with Bruce, the coach there, how their team dynamics, they don't get really high or low. You know, they pretty even keel.
Brundage might have scored 3 or 4 here on sheet 7.
Really nice.
Good shot by Tom Howell. This is when I say it's New Jersey product Tom Howell, even if he makes his home in Wisconsin now. So Rich going to see if he can freeze his way out of this. He's in a bit of a jam, to say the least.
We just played again. All right, let's just play that.
I think the problem is even if he freezes, that rock behind the corner guard is always bring a force into play, but he'd love an option himself to wrap one around that corner at some point.
Sorry, that Brundage score was just 2.
Close, yep.
So 3-1 over Riley
It's
Fenson.
actually 5-1 now.
5-1, thank you.
Whoa. Close, Colin. Yep, Colin, yep. Yes.
Andrew Stopera's close again. This one's starting to curl, though. Just a little.
That's not bad, actually.
Just a little bit inside.
Fine.
Little track, not his throw, just a little closer to the center line, inside of the other one in terms of its path. That said, that grouping could lead to a double here.
And I think that's why Rich is not unhappy with that, right? I don't think he's just being nice. It's looking at the next shot down the road.
The dilemma for Rich Ruohonen is the double will only help him to some degree. I think the force is still on with the double because of that rock behind the corner guard. So I think we might see, if there's a grouping, we might see Rich Ruohonen elect to freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Dropkin's not careful here. He'll leave a pocket. Very hard at this level to freeze on a single rock and not have your opponent able to remove it. So you're always looking at some kind of grouping or behind a guard when you're freezing.
Yep.
Corey Dropkin, his first in the 5th end.
Hard. Whoa.
Oh, you're fine.
Whoa.
You're fine.
So opportunity here.
Right here?
Yeah, there you go. Rich thing, if you get in the corner of that one, he brings the other rock into play as a catcher as well.
I don't think that's enough.
We know how hard Corey Dropkin can throw it, so a freeze that doesn't exit the rings has to be pretty good.
On this side is probably here.
That's probably close. Then we want to over.
Yeah.
We're trying to like almost off the button.
Yeah.
It's an example of how well coached a young player like Andrew Stopera is. I mean, he's able to talk through the ice with Rich Ruohonen. I mean,
it's pretty good.
I think some time ago you wouldn't hear a young player playing third with a much more experienced skip.
Yeah.
Even willing to be that vocal.
That's max ice.
Especially with someone who talks as much
Maybe
as Rich Ruohonen.
less. So we're looking at a 15.
Rich, I like Rich. We had him on the webcast earlier during the mixed doubles.
That reminds me, my girls were in the Continental Cup, and Sarah got to play third for Jennifer Jones on one of the times they mixed up the players.
Gotta go then.
Should I actually express my opinion to
Croy,
Jennifer?
Croy, if you gotta go. Croy, if you gotta go.
Question.
Well, it's there.
It
It's
can be a little intimidating.
Yeah, she had Brad Gushu too, and she said they both couldn't have been nicer about having her give input.
This has the hole lined up, to be honest, right now. It's got to move a long way. It's close, though.
Just a little.
Oh, just a fraction bounced.
Honestly, like, right? Yeah, I guess that's not bad.
Pretty hard for that rock to not exit the rings now.
If you do.
You okay with 7-5?
What turn you throwing?
Out turn.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, 7-5 around the nose is good.
Here comes Corey Dropkin. Oh, he's red lighted it.
Yep.
He's red lighted that. They should stop that stone. They should stop that
I
stone.
wasn't even close. I wasn't even close. Watch the replay.
Well,
I wasn't even close.
Corey
There's no way I
Dropkin
was even close.
pleading, but I mean, one of the things with the red lights is it.
No way.
They should have stopped that rock, actually, Team Dropkin, once it red lights.
Hey, well, whatever, Colin. It's done
I was
now.
gonna
If
say,
you want
does
to
that
keep
make it
bitching, you
better than
can.
There's going to be some.
It happened to us yesterday, and there was no question. I'm telling you, and it cost us big time.
Just saying.
Well, I don't know.
Down here with you, so I can't say anything.
I can't say it. Didn't go over.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the case, Andrew Stopera is going to replace these rocks. If we could, I'm not so concerned actually about the whether it was an infraction or not. I think we need to get these rocks replaced correctly. The rock should have been stopped. Once a red light comes on, teams should stop them, even if they're going to dispute it. So the umpire officials will talk about this. Just a.
There's nothing to talk about, really. I mean, it sucks, but I can't see it.
Note to viewers: there is no instant replay for officials in curling, where we're going to review this.
Even if there was, I don't think we have anything.
Well, exactly. You can't have instant replay. We don't have every shot on every sheet, so. And.
We can do. I'm not giving it to them. We got screwed yesterday. Same thing.
Just stay around and like, listen to what they're saying.
Yeah.
Andrew Stopera is going to advise them to listen to the conversation with the officials. I think the other thing, if I'm Team Ruohonen, what I would be doing was preparing to throw my draw for two.
Well, that's exactly what happened to us yesterday, and it got pulled.
It looks like they're
That
replaying.
happened to us yesterday because
Oh no, this is the replay. Okay.
You're letting go and you just take it with your finger.
I did not double touch it.
I mean, I don't know.
This is the only angle we've got.
If I was, yeah, this isn't going to tell us much, I don't think either.
You were not. You cannot. Where were you standing? From back there? You can't call it unless
Kinda
you're
looks
on
like
the
you
hog
let go
line.
there.
You weren't standing on the hog line.
This is
watching it.
not how
I'll
this.
agree. There's no way he could have technically seen it.
Yeah, how can you see it from back there? I mean, don't make stuff up. You can't make stuff up from standing back there. All I know is, Corey, it happened to us yesterday, and we got screwed because of it.
I mean, we really can't tell from that angle. Sometimes what you get is a double touch as well, right?
Yeah, he could graze it.
The
As
finger could graze it, come off, and graze it again. A double touch will start.
But he was released. Come on. Come on. Don't even start that. No way. That is, there is no way. This happened to us yesterday. What are they doing?
And I wasn't even close, trust me.
Yeah, well, I don't think that replay shows one way or another. I can understand Dropkin's, that he's upset. He doesn't think he went over. The reality is that's why we use these sensor handles, to take human error out of it. I'm not exactly sure what
He's got our game on and their game on. Said theirs is more interesting.
I'm not exactly sure what the discussion is, to be quite frank at this point, but we'll see what happens.
And we don't have officials out there monitoring that, right? I mean, nobody's standing there trying to see that whether that's
well, the reason we went to sensor handles in our sport too, because it's a near impossible call to make. If you've ever sat on a hog line and tried to call a hog line violation, virtually impossible.
Yeah.
So you know, we rely on these sensor handles. I, for one, sometimes someone might think it's not.
I'll agree. That's, I mean,
I think we should just get rid of the fucking.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Still trying to figure out what to do.
It'll
with
be
these
Rich
phones
Ruonen's
here.
last shot, a draw for 2. They also have to, at some point, reconstruct the collection of rocks.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting, one of the fans of Corey Dropkin and my daughter Sarah is my sister, Pamela Anderson. Well, actually married to Brian Duxter now, so I guess Pamela Duxter in Calgary. She's watching this, I think, right now, so shout out to you, sis, love you. But she's followed them up to Edmonton and to Banff and watched all their mixed doubles games.
They're going to have to be consistent with their past decisions. They're not allowed to look at replay, they said.
So there's the setup.
Yep.
If we are going to reconstruct the shot that Rich Ruohonen will have, he'll have to draw what looks to be full 4 or half in the 4.
Are you getting mad at us now? Okay.
So certainly some tension between the two teams here, which is understandable.
The fact of the matter is, even if they were to look at what we have, nobody else can, so it's not exactly fair. This could happen on another sheet.
You have to be able
And
to.
I don't think our replay is
double
conclusive
check
enough either
the
way.
replay, especially if you have them on video.
I'm sure there's nothing in the rule book that talks about this in terms of replay.
No, well, frankly, there's, unfortunately for either team, there is no version of video replay in curling. We don't have every game covered from multiple angles and a staff in New York City to review it. So, you know, that's the unfortunate reality. I mean, I think if Corey thinks it went off in error, it's a bit like having a rock pick, I guess. But these things are pretty true. And
just unfortunate.
Yeah, we don't like to see this in curling. It's an awkward situation out there. You know, one of the things we shouldn't forget here is that Rich Ruohonen has a draw for 2 at some point if this holds up. He's going to be waiting about 10 minutes to make that shot or attempt that shot.
What a sticky situation this is. I like how I do that too. I really like how
The rule says red light.
Like the perfect result.
Sucks. It sucks if it didn't go off, but.
They shouldn't even check. Even have to check it.
So as you can imagine, there's
No.
I mean, the reality is, look, if we're going to use these sensor handles, we have to rely on them.
We got to do something.
I don't think there's any way to like check a malfunction either.
Yeah.
No.
It's not like these are computerized in that kind of way.
No.
You can just sort of go back and see.
Phil said the rules, you have to pull it.
Yeah, the reality is they should have stopped the rock as it was traveling. They shouldn't have let it come in and hit the rocks in the rings.
Is that even a thing?
Is that in the rule? Well, let's see it. I want the rule book.
What's the rule? What rule are they saying is in the rule book?
Can they check if the rock is good? Correct.
And I see that it's clear release, then it stays.
Yeah, but
You cannot see that. We're not even having that conversation.
That's ridiculous.
We're not having that conversation. I guarantee you we're not. Guarantee you we're
Well,
not.
we knew
You
this was going to be an
cannot
exciting
see it
game,
from
Dean.
behind there.
Yeah, we knew it was
We're
going to be
not
an exciting
standing
game. We didn't know we'd have to fill
There's
airtime with a.
absolutely no way.
More-
Don't even start with that.
More verbal arguments than there have been points.
Here
That is
come-
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How can I see if I'm standing here if he's clearly released it? That's the most. Yeah, you can never see that.
Here's what I don't like. I don't like officials in our sport injecting themselves this way, and I think we have. If we're
If
going to
I'm
play with
standing
sensor
right here, I
handles,
can't tell.
and I know it's not good for Team Dropkin, but I think we have to accept what the sensor handles tell us. We haven't seen
top
these
one.
handles malfunction this week.
And I think the recourse isn't. Can Corey ask for a line official going forward?
Let's just put him back.
Whatever happens.
He can, I
Yes,
guess.
for-
He
I
can
guess
always
for that
ask for an
rock,
official
yeah.
to be on the.
Because I think this would be in his head too. Going forward.
Right?
Well, he can ask that. Yeah, he could ask
Dude,
for
it
that.
happened to
Yep.
us yesterday. Like there can't be a different rule for you. There can't be.
They just don't even.
There
There's
can't be,
nothing
Corey.
we're doing here, Corey. Let's just sit there.
I'm just saying, it sucks. Fucking happened to us yesterday. It sucks.
I know. I believe it.
So here's a problem. Again, Rich Ruohonen, if this unfolds the way it probably should, has to throw a draw for two. At some point is what I think is going to happen. How they get there.
I think that's where we're going to end up as well.
We have to see where they were to move them back even to the right spot, right? Because we need to make sure it's closed enough.
This way.
We do need to see for curlers at home, if you're playing with sensor
Yeah.
handles, the best thing to do when the
And
red
now
light
we're here-
goes off
yeah,
is to
every
stop the
time it
stone.
turns red, we could say no. That's why we have them. I mean, this is ridiculous because now the ice is probably getting.
Yeah. Even if we do give two, we still got hammer in the even end. We have that bullshit too.
So Dean, I don't know if you're still hearing me. May not be. I think he took his headset off for a second. I was wondering, how far can this go? Does anybody know? How far can this go, Dean?
Yeah, I don't.
Officials out there. I don't know what else.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what they're hoping to accomplish at this point, quite frankly. So now they've called out one of the ice techs, I guess, to look at the stone.
It was the 8 rock. 8 red.
Well, Dean, while we're having time to
Eight red
fill
is-
here
yeah, that's
while
the
they
one
come to a
Corey's
conclusion, because I think it's just going to be watching officials here for a little while. You mentioned the other day about arena club curlers possibly watching this, and maybe there's other people who haven't curled for a long time.
We're not having that.
One of the things you've talked about in your camps is the strategy for an end plan and individual shots. And
I don't even know if you're
one of the
supposed to be able
acronyms
to
you
do
come up with was HISEA, I think, HISEA, and so maybe the folks at home can try and figure out what 5 elements
All the
of
rocks are where they are
strategy you
except for the
consider
yellow.
when you're coming up with an end
Now we
plan.
got to put in place for now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to listen to them. And
I'm not looking for you to answer the question. That was for the folks at home.
yeah,
They
that's a
can- they
good
can-
point, Wayne. I'm trying to see now. We've got a rock lifted off the ice. I'm not exactly sure how this tests.
Joe Polo's dad just said he was super close on the stream.
I'm not exactly sure what magic wand they wave over this.
Probably just the same type
It is.
of
It
magnet
happened
that's
to
under
us.
the.
We got
the
our
hog
fucking
line,
rock
right?
I'm not particularly excited about a rock lifted up over the rings of the game we're playing on either.
To be honest, I think it was.
No, just standing.
Now
on
he's
it.
flipping it
I almost
over.
jumped out there and jumped on you
That's why I know it didn't go over.
because it was sexy.
My timing was right.
Green to red. Let's look over in the other sheets for a moment here. Dunham Bird. Dunham is up 3-2 playing the 6th end. It is
Burr has
3-2
hammer.
in favor of Persinger over Violet. Violet will have the hammer playing 6. It is Berklet up 4-3 over Corbett. Corbett will have the hammer playing 6. And the other score in the far sheet is 5-3 Brundage over Riley Fenson. And I can't quite see who has
See if
hammer
I
in
can
that.
see around them.
And
I can't.
there's the magic wand.
Brundage has a hammer.
Proving it works. As Brian Anderson is saying that our tech guy here is saying that this is proving that it works. I hesitate to criticize officials, but I'm not exactly sure why they're doing this right over the rings that we will be using for the rest of this match.
Well, Joe's dad just said on the webcast you're super close. So Joe just said that. So, I mean, that's your player, your dad of one of your players said super close. So
it's exciting. Yeah, this does mean that our bedtime gets later, Wayne.
I think folks are interested in exactly what they're saying out there, so we'll just, like you say, listen,
Like
even if
we-
it's not a lot of
can't-
action.
If it would have gone red if he was over, we don't know if it malfunctioned or not.
Yeah.
I think in fairness, you never know if it's malfunctioned or not, if it's going to turn red. I mean, you have to make an assumption that it's doing the right thing.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent point. You know, look, officiating in curling is sort of a thankless exercise, but you know, I also have to say I wish this was being handled a little differently.
All right, I'll give you one right now if you accept.
We got like a
To draw to the 4 foot, if you miss it, you got bigger problems.
If I was Richie, I might go to the other end and take a few slides.
I'm not calling it a blink edge.
What I really don't want to see, the reaction if Richie does draw for 2 and misses, will be, then we're going to see some fireworks in the latter half of this game, I think.
And I mean, that red 7 was only, the red 7 was only like this much further in.
Meanwhile, CEO Jeff Plush waiting for that 5th end break.
Yeah, Jeff is gonna come into it with this situation.
Rock after 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, no. Yeah.
If I was Rich, I might go to the other end. Just separate myself, start to
I know, right here.
think about the fact that I'm gonna have to make a shot.
Huh?
You could hit it if you wanted.
No, because we were over.
So there we go. We're arriving at what I believe, no matter which team you're cheering for here, I think this is the correct decision. They're going to put the rocks back the way they were.
Yep, this one was like up here.
They were like,
and then like that, and then the other one was right here.
At this point, it feels like about a week ago that we had these.
Doesn't really matter.
That's about right.
I don't think it was. I think it was more like that, don't you?
Yeah.
I think so. I think
because there was enough where if we hit nose, it comes off this.
Richie needed half in the 4 foot, in my opinion, Rich Ruohonen. So that's looking pretty close to what we saw before.
Clean it good.
So let's be hopeful, Wayne, that this doesn't come down to a measure for second shot.
Right here?
I agree with you. Richie will not be happy if this does not land in the 4 foot.
Andrew Stopera trying to I thought Andrew through that whole thing was one of the calmest players out there.
Well, so he says he had a lawyer on his team, so
yeah, he's the youngest, and I think he was the one who said, "Hey, we got to get ready to throw a shot."
What do you think?
Let's get back to curling. What do you say?
Here we go, back to the game.
We're
Rich
behind.
Ruohonen now going to throw a draw for 2. A lot of conversation there. The reality is every player in this event gets pretty close to the hog line with their release. So it's typically where you let it go when you're a better player. Let's watch Rich Ruohonen here try his draw for 2.
Good pop. Good pop.
Line's good.
See how his, hate to say it, his 50-year-old body reacts to that.
Line's really good.
How it reacts to that long wait.
Tell you if you got to go.
Whoa, it's going to get there. It's going to get there. Just
15-2,
play the weight.
15-2.
Come on, got to go then.
Just clean. Good shot, Rich. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, I'm breathing a sigh of relief here, Wayne,
Yes,
on that one.
I am too.
An eventful fifth end leads to a Ruohonen 2. We're going to head to the fifth end break right after this.
USA Curling is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion in sport. Our new Icebreakers program, created and led by Deborah Martin and Dean Gemmel, will promote strategic outreach by clubs to Black, Indigenous, and populations of color that have been underrepresented in curling. By introducing our amazing sport to new groups, we can create lasting connections that will benefit our clubs and the communities around them. You can find more information about Icebreakers in the Diversity and Inclusion section at usacurling.org. Icebreakers. Share the sport. Elevate the game.
All right, welcome into our fifth end break, fourth and final game of the day. We had so much fireworks out on the ice, it put our fireplace out, but Jenna Martin saves the day as I'm with USA Curling CEO Jeff Plush. Jeff, wow, what a way to go into to our fifth end break and to you and I chat a little bit, but that was something.
I'm the least important part of this whole thing right now, so but thanks for having me.
Well, Jeff, I mean, obviously, thank you for giving me 12th End Sports Network. More importantly, you know, obviously the fans at home, but the athletes, the coaches, the opportunity. There are elite athletes out there that are competing for a U.S. National Championship. When we start with you, thank you for giving them this opportunity that we weren't sure was going to be there this year, considering all that we have been through as a country.
Well, we've been through a whole lot, and the thanks really goes to everyone in this building, all of the staff, the ice techs, the officials, the Wausau Curling Club volunteers,
Yep.
and the athletes for, frankly, sticking through a really tough year, being resilient, keeping it on their training, and being here and participating at such a high level. So it's been a real joy to have it happen.
Now, when you and I sat down last year, I was able to call you the new CEO of USA Curling. Not anymore. You've been on the job for a little over a year now. I know it's been a year unlike any other that you would have ever expected when you took this job. But, you know, in this, year that you've been on the job, what's maybe been the most surprising, challenging, maybe the most fun things you've done? I'm sure it's been a kaleidoscope of different things.
Well, it's been a crazy year. I think I've got a little bit more gray hair since the last time we sat down. When you think about the fun, at the end of the day, it's about meeting people.
Sure.
For me, it's all about the experiential part of it and having the opportunity to spend time with athletes or coaches or just club members, club presidents, stakeholders, which we did a lot through all of the COVID mitigation plans and
Yep.
stuff. But we're able to talk to club presidents and administrators around the country and learn more about the sport. It is a national sport, as you know, we're coast to coast,
Yep.
so that's exciting for us. And really, it kind of the pinnacle though is being back in a building, competing for a championship, which we saw happen last week with mixed doubles. And congratulations to Chris and Vicky for that. And now we're a couple of days away from two more going up, so it's been fun. It's still more fun to have.
And you mentioned the COVID mitigation. I think when you have leadership in your situation, when you're being proactive versus reactive, instead of waiting and reacting to a situation that was fluid from the very beginning. You guys were very proactive in this and reaching out to clubs, phone calls directly to them. What can we do? How can we help? What's going on with you? What are your problems? What is the situation on the ground with your club?
Yeah, I think we all were learning on the fly, right? None of us have been through anything like this before. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Hopefully I don't have to keep wearing this mask that keeps falling off my face all the time. So, but we found, and you already know this, and everyone out there watching knows this, the curling community is so eclectic and fantastic. We had so many different scientists and molecular biologists at all these clubs that were helping, giving us information or thinking about how we should think about it, and
right.
really helpful. And we got through it, and we had a successful, many clubs were open and they had successful seasons.
Right.
And a lot were closed, which was their right decision. So it worked out for everyone.
Sure. All right, the future. We want to talk a little bit about that. We've talked a lot about the past, a lot of great things that have happened, especially as in our abbreviated season. Team Peterson Peterson wins the bronze medal at the Women's World Championship. Our wheelchair program, the wheelchair team goes to Finland and wins gold, gets us into the World Championship in Beijing. But I know the big announcement just recently, Vikings Lakes, the relocation to Eagan, USA Curling's headquarters, and just being able to relocate with your strategic partners like the training house and having all those amenities in a central spot location.
Yeah, look, we're going to build something really special over the next couple generations in the Twin Cities, and a lot of people know it's a fantastic market for us already. There's just more room to grow. Being able to partner with an organization like the Minnesota Vikings, an NFL owner, top 15 city, both from a corporate Fortune 5000 point of view, but also ease of the airport, ease to get to anywhere we need to go. It's fantastic. So that'll be great. It's been a fun year, right? There's a lot of challenges, but we've worked out some stuff. Huge congratulations to Team Peterson, Team Schuster for getting us to Beijing, the para program, bringing gold home. And mixed doubles, we got one more to go get, and we'll go get it done hopefully in December. So.
Yep, absolutely. You've been in the Olympic movement before. You're certainly know this, very familiar, know the Olympic movement, have worked in it, have been a part of it. Having a team getting ready to go to the Winter Olympics, we're on the cusp. We have the Olympic trials, coming up in November. But having a team that's going to go back to defend that gold medal, we've all been celebrating that gold for, since the night it happened. But now they're going to go back and defend it in the excitement of kind of being the hunted instead of the United States playing this, spoiler role, so to speak. Now all eyes are going to be on us, especially not just Team Schuster who won gold, but Team Peterson also, who obviously won the bronze medal at just the recent World Championship.
Look, it's exactly the place that I want us to be. That should be our ambition. We should aspire to be the #1 curling nation in the world. Now, you don't say that arrogantly, and you don't say that naively. We've got work to do, certainly, but we're showing progression all the time. Really proud of our programs, but know that there's much more room to grow. And it's about developing a deeper pipeline of athletes and coaches and ice techs and officials. Just more people moving in one direction. That's the key. Is Team USA, USA Curling. Which, I think our new mark kind of signifies that. So.
Absolutely. We got some giveaway items that you're going to give away. You've got some winners to announce.
I do have a winner to announce.
Let's do that. Let's announce that winner, Jeff.
I can even remember it, even though Jenna wrote it down for me. It is Adrian, and her Twitter handle is @CurlinRondo.
How about that?
Curlin Rondo. So we think she might be a Rajon Rondo fan, actually, but a curler.
I am too. We went to play to Kentucky, so
I knew you would like that. So.
But Adrian Rondo. Adrian Rondo.
Curlin Rondo.
Curlin Rondo.
So.
All right, that's our winner. Congratulations. We will reach out to you on Twitter, and we will get some address and the things we need to get from you to get that mailed to you. So congratulations to you on the logo. Real quickly, before we get back to the game, because I know this is exciting and everybody wants to get back to this. But the logo is just fantastic. Clean, crisp. It just pops. And I think the merchandise, the new line with Blue 84 and everything that you can get online at usacurling.org, the shop tab right at the top.
Absolutely.
Quarter zips, hoodies, T-shirts, hats, different styles. It's hot. It's awesome.
Much more to come. Really, really proud of it. Very elegant, very timeless. I have to thank Jenna Martin, did a fantastic job on that, and our other dear friend who's here, Amy Harnden, coaching Team Bear, was a huge partner in this. So we're excited for it, and it's only you're gonna see it more and more often. And I think Dean wants to put it on his truck. I think he said. I think he has a truck that he wants to put it on. So.
Dean's talked about a lot of logos he wants on his truck. I've heard a lot of things from Dean. But Jeff, thank you again for putting on this championship with the Wausau Curling Club, with the folks locally here in the Wausau Western region, everybody that has brought this together and made it a reality, because a lot of us, this is the first sports we've really tasted, especially curling, since we were in Spokane last year.
Well, thank you to you. Thank you to everyone. Thanks for the patience and trusting in us to get this done. And we're excited to continue to watch a couple more days and crown some champions, as we should. That's our responsibility, and hope everyone's enjoying it.
That's what we're here for. And it's going to be an exciting weekend with the playoffs tomorrow and Sunday. You're not going to want to miss it. But Jeff, our CEO of USA Curling, thank you for a few minutes. It's been a great week.
Anytime. All right, thank you, Price.
All right, guys, back over to you all for the rest of Team Ruohonen and the Young Bucks of Team Dropkin.
Thanks, Price. I do have a truck, and I would put that new USA Curling branding on the back of it. But back to the game action. This is Wayne. That was certainly an unusual fifth end. I'm sure you talk to the teams you coach about mental toughness. This is where you need a bit of mental toughness as well. You both teams have to regroup a bit.
Exactly. Well, I see Corey's gone back. It looks like, I didn't see it happen, but just from where the rocks are, I am presuming he went with the tick formula that seemed to work pretty well for him the other end.
Yeah, he did. And now there's a tight guard tight to the rings. This is Andrew Stopera throwing. There's a guard tight to the rings, and he will be trying to come around. It does belong to him, so he can get pretty tight to it, but he does need to try to bury here.
Line's okay. Line's okay. Gonna be Croy, I think, here. It's got to be Croy.
Quick scoreboard update. Corbett up 5-4
Hard now,
over
Croy.
on sheet 6
Hard.
on Berklid.
Gotta go, Croy. Gotta go, Croy. Go, go, go.
Keep going.
Close the
They
gap.
need
Go,
to
go,
move
go.
this rock over. They want to get at least edge to edge. Like to get a little better than that, so he can't roll behind the corner. So there is the Corey Dropkin will try to hit and roll behind those corner guards over there.
Persinger and Violet knotted up at 3.
So we like to say we give full value on these webcasts. I hesitate to call this bonus curling, but I think we're in for about an 11.5 end game here.
Feels that way.
Let's hope there's no extra.
Well, you were talking with a couple of the folks from the Dunham rink, and they were during the 5th end break, I think, one time, and they were saying how they are into Survivor. And, you know, the Survivor has drama, so we got just a little more drama for the curling fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not
It's
just throwing rocks, it's all sorts of stuff going on here.
Yeah, there definitely was drama there.
No, I don't either.
So just normal?
I like that.
You want the in?
Fenson stole 3 against Brundage, now is up 6-5. Brundage has the hammer.
Bit of a wild drama over there, 6-5. Lots of
Yep, Colin. Whoa.
back and forth.
Whoa.
Whoa. Croy low, go. Croy.
Whoa,
Whoa. There, perfect. Great
that's
shot.
nice.
Oh, that's a really good shot. Nice bounce back for Andrew. He sort of floated out that first one, that in-turn come around, floated out of his hand, gave Corey Dropkin a chance to hit and roll behind the corners.
Yep.
Yes, and for my folks back in Philly, Scott Dunham is tied, but he has hammer in the 7th.
Has hammer, and he's lying 2 at this point over there.
Hard.
Thomas Howell.
Whoa. Attaboy. Beauty.
Thomas Howell and Andrew Stopera, sort of the matchup of the game so far, I think. 2 of the...
Right here?
Well, the delay doesn't seem to have affected the quality of their shot making.
No, this has been a great game in terms of showcasing some of our best players. We're seeing a lot of great shots, some good thinking, some good strategy.
Nice shot, Tom.
There you see the sportsmanship we see in curling. Rich Ruohonen complimenting Tom Howell on the shot he just made. Tom's made a couple big ones like that in this game.
I think T, because then if he does make a huge roll, he can freeze.
So there's an interesting point. Rich is thinking he wants to be on the tee line.
Hey, there's something right there, Colin.
Wants to be on the tee line, so if Corey Dropkin rolls, Rich, he'll be behind the tee line, and Rich Ruohonen can play the freeze.
Line's good. Okay, well then.
Do you think the thinking is that high level, say, during the Philly Harvest Bonspiel, Wayne?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Go a little past T.
My folks in Philadelphia Curling Club would be unhappy with me if I said otherwise.
They want to be a little T or better is what they're saying. That is good.
You like this? I kind of do it. You like rolling that way?
They might have had a few drinks in them by the time they were coming to this shot.
Yep.
At the Harvest,
At
not
the
here.
Harvest.
Let's clarify that. We're not saying that the 5th end break, a few scotches were knocked down.
Yeah.
So Corey Dropkin will try to roll behind the corner guards on the right-hand side as we look down the sheet. Those are his corner guards over there. And if he makes that really well, I think you can expect to see Rich Ruohonen play a freeze.
Clean. Yep, clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Mark Fenner trying to hold this straight. Close to a roll. Starting to break a bit here, but it's close.
Roll, guys.
This could be really good.
Whoa. Spin, baby. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you go around this one.
I think we go here.
I like it. Yeah.
There.
So I think that's when.
Right there, probably.
Yeah,
Try to get it right to the edge, right here.
Yeah.
I don't want to harp too much on the age difference, but I think that's when 50-year-old Rich Ruohonen was happy to have 23-year-old Andrew Stopera sweeping that rock out the back.
What?
I know Andrew puts a lot of time in the gym. So does Rich, actually, but diminishing returns for him at this point.
We're only half in the forefoot.
I saw Rich jogging around the parking lot there, staying on the property as required, but he was out there longer than I was walking. So he's doing well.
Let's hear what he says here.
So we could go under this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Want to go here instead? Yeah. We don't want it. We want to show him a piece.
Right.
Then if he hits it, it drags it. Yeah. All right. We got to be safe.
Like that.
Is that enough? I want to be safe. Okay.
Seems good. All hard clean.
Same weight.
So Ruohonen looking for a force to change the dynamic of this game. Would be the first time he was tied with last rock in this game.
Line's okay.
Line's okay. Croy, it's going to be Croy.
But he also said he was going to be conservative with the ice. This has a long way to go yet.
Just can't be heavy. Let it stop. Let it stop.
Walking away from this, hoping it digs in now.
I just got a little back, little straight. Yeah.
So Rich maybe throwing that without the conviction he needed to really try to make that shot. I think, I didn't see a big risk in really trying to make it good.
Yeah, unless he was worried that he might somehow double bump.
Yeah.
Dropkin in which case, why not play the other turn in the original shot?
The original idea, sure. And we've seen rocks on the other side bury way over there. So a bit of a missed opportunity there to get a force here. Here we go. This is the 8 rock that was problematic. Let's hope it's not.
Clean. Yep.
I don't hear any flashing, any flashing red lights.
Right to it. Clean.
Green and true. And there's the blank.
So blank end here in the 6th. Corey Dropkin will retain the hammer when we come back in the 7th right after this.
No matter what speed you're comfortable with, the G50 line has a shoe for you.
That's comfortable and stylish.
When it was time to get his first pair of curling shoes, we went with Goal Line. Now it's time for the G50.
Looks great, but it grips better than anything. Man, this is a light curling shoe.
These remind me of why I like to play the game.
This is actually the most comfortable curling shoe I have ever owned. It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
And it's the choice of champions.
So we're back here in the 7th end. Corey Dropkin retains the hammer, playing the Redstones, joined by Wayne Anderson. Wayne,
right off.
Quite a bit of drama here for a 2-1 game, obviously.
Shouldn't be in.
There has been, and again, like was mentioned earlier, the low scoring doesn't mean there hasn't been opportunity to score a lot of points along the way. It's not like they've been running rocks up and down the sheet.
I need the biter bar.
Well, I don't think there'll be any controversy over this one.
Measure to see if it's in.
This should be pretty straightforward.
So, Joe, are we taking bets on whether it's in or not?
I think it's probably, I'm going to say out.
All right, I'll take the in then.
All right.
I'll go with the camera having being over
Hey,
the
Andrew,
button.
can you tell us if it's in?
I think it's out. It's out.
It's, you know, it's a little tough. Our
I think
camera's
it's touching this
behind
time.
this stone, so it's always going to look like there's a little more space than actually there.
Nope.
Let's see.
It's not. It's not touching. Oh.
So for those new to the sport, this is
Okay.
one of the few times that you can measure during the end.
It's so close. It's like
No, it didn't.
Huh?
It wouldn't go by. Yeah, it wouldn't go by otherwise. You got it.
So it's out. So Eagle Eye wins again.
Yep.
Sounds like we may have barely
That's
missed
the,
a
five-
chance to have
5'11" and
an
3/4
inquisition about the
7/8
biter bar there.
Honestly, that might have been the best thing to happen for this game, is to have a controversy that was pretty clean and direct.
Related to the biter bar.
Right.
So, with that as a centerline guard,
Like it might be
that
all
was
there.
a big eighth of an inch.
There were no punches thrown, however. That would have been another whole level of drama.
It's worth pointing out that as I stepped away there for a moment, both Thomas Howell and a lot of these team members were they know each other pretty well, and they were joking and laughing, and back to the sportsmanship, or not even sportsmanship, but back to the good-natured competitiveness we see in curling.
Easy control.
No gloves were dropped during that whole thing.
Whoa, Colin.
Roy Nurnberger gonna have Colin
Gotta go, Colin.
Huffman try to work this over. Here it is, that
Gotta
outturn
go.
spot. Unbelievable.
Whoa. I don't know.
He's worried he's going to now leave a corner guard
Hoping
there.
to get it out then.
I think if you're throwing over there as a thrower, you have to start to recognize what that spot is like and start to think in your head, well, I can be a little tight to the broom here and make this shot, but I certainly can't be even a fraction wide.
Yeah, I would have made my last one.
Looks hot.
If I didn't have to wait.
So some laughing now over the whole situation. There's a great Randy Furby quote where he had someone, I can't remember who it was, but was playing for him. It didn't usually play for him in an event, and Randy Furby yelled down, "Stop hitting the broom and start making shots."
I think we got to put it a little bit on this side.
So sometimes as
'Cause otherwise
throwers,
they make this.
we have to think about how to make the shot ourselves.
I don't think we can throw a high guard. I think it's got to be halfway. Like right here, and a little bit on this side. Hey, little bit on that side of the line though.
It's a lot of work mentally, a game like this, when everybody's making shots. You have to always imagine that your opponent is going to make their shot.
halfway. It's all there right now.
A lot of room right now. It's running. Looks like a lot.
2 or 3. It's not in.
Not in. I think we just got to leave it. Curl a little. Curl a little. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
So what do you think Corey does here?
I think he's going to draw around the corner guard.
Yeah. Well, it was.
He was considering that. He had a good look at playing the double peel, I think. I like this shot here, though.
Well, you notice Richie said, let's get the guard on that side of the line, because if it was on the other side of the line that much, I think Corey would be hitting
taking that on. You're absolutely right.
Back 8. Back 8.
Back 12.
Piece of the yellow. Curl.
So this has got to move off
Whoa.
this guard that was just placed there, though.
Whoa. Yep, go on it. Go on it. That's fine. Okay, Cooch. Shake it
alright.
off. That's fine.
So Mark Fenner being encouraged to shake off that miss. Looks
What do you like?
I think he was just a little heavy and never caught the swing.
I'm worried about, they can make this too and be in.
Yep.
Maybe we got to tap this.
Tapping is pretty good.
More taps than we might see in a game like this, typically. Just rocks have ended up in places. We saw in the first
Just
end, I
key.
think, Rich Ruohonen played 2 taps.
I think this needs to go straight back or hit it maybe a little on the high side if you're going to make a miss.
Yeah, the pro side here would definitely be in the high side. That's a challenge with taps. You're trying to.
Whoa!
You want to sort of hit it dead on here.
Close.
Back 4, back 8 is the weight call.
Andrew, yep. Yep.
Got a ways to go.
He's not crossing over, that's for sure.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
He's hitting lie 3. But there is that, as Corey Dropkin just indicated. Hit the
Give
one on
me
the
a
left a little thin. Let's see what kind of weight he wants to throw. 7.5, so that's
Just
sort of their
business.
firm.
Piece it.
Well, he called that
Outer.
interesting triple
You like the
earlier.
ice?
We'll see whether another triple is in the cards here. I think this one's a little more difficult.
He may not even need the triple. He might roll up and just spin over there
Whoa,
if he hits it a little
close.
thick, but we'll see.
Whoa! Curl! Curl! Curl!
Or
Go, 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 go,
like
go!
that.
Hard, hard, hard. Pretty good, Coach. Good.
I think that's probably better than the triple, to be honest.
Yeah.
Roll back about a good half rock at the end.
Yeah.
I like just normal.
I was going to say, imagine Rich Ruohonen
Anywhere
will take on
high.
this very short
Even
run
dead
back.
nose isn't bad.
It's just as good as a triple in a way, because now Rich hits this one that's just outside of the rings, and he will only have 1 yellow in the rings.
Correct.
Us.
I don't know whether he could have gotten any more
Good. Ho.
upward movement,
Yep.
reverse movement on that roll or not.
Yeah,
That was a
If
pretty
you
good
hit
shot.
the one a little thicker.
A little thicker.
All right. Pretty good.
We've decided that pretty good and really good have 2 completely different meanings for Rich.
And what is the definition, Joe?
Pretty
Go
good.
on, Joe.
Pretty good. It's the levels of his excitement over shots. Pretty good, you know.
Close. No.
And then
No.
really good.
Curl.
Really good. That was perfect.
Okay.
Harder, Ziggy.
Very consistent.
That was not the way they wanted to miss that shot.
That was neither pretty good or really good.
Do you like
Yeah.
that? We can split, but he can make this.
We can make the split and roll.
We can go right here.
Then they hit or they hit roll.
Then if he makes that, we can draw here. Otherwise, we throw a guard and you leave the double peel.
It's interesting how our sport, you're basically telling the other chess player what your moves are
Yeah,
going
if
to
we
be,
throw a
right?
guard, he might just go to here.
And what you think their moves are going to be
Right.
too.
Yeah.
The reality is at this level, you usually know what the other team is considering.
Like you want to be somewhere in here, right?
Like T-line, back 4.
Yep.
So they're looking to draw open here, T-line or just back 4.
He tightened it.
Well, Rich was outlining all the options. Andrew, Colin, and Croy were having discussion about every other option, I think, too, including a split.
You're there then.
I'm gonna be right here. Oh, it's hanging. Whoa.
They're worried this shot is this
boy.
rock is heavy.
Yeah, it's running.
Never touch.
No.
Curl. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's got to be in the white. It's got to be in the white. Yep. Go now. Go now. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I need way less. How does
So
that not curl? It didn't even curl 2.5.
The weight was pretty good. It just didn't move much. And
10-5.
Team Ruohonen discussing about whether this the ice is straightening up a little bit. Something you have to be aware of,
I'll
changing
just let
ice
you do
conditions.
it. I'll worry about the roll.
Thomas Howell.
Yeah.
Pretty flat roll here. Stay
11.
shot stone
11. Whoa.
and
10-5.
covered.
Clean. Curl. Clean. Curl. It's all right.
Gonna hang around at the back. July's second shot.
We got to do the same thing, don't we?
Yeah, if he makes it good, though, it gets a little scary.
Yeah, but if we put it out a little further and then we just hit and hit, we got the force. Yeah.
You have the whole 12-foot you could put it on.
It's based on your last one. I had here and it went to there. I mean, like there?
Yeah, it's okay. Like, you can go way back.
Yeah.
So Andrew, reminding Rich that he can be back 8 foot here.
I think we got to go there.
Suboptimal would be higher, leaving the roll behind all those rocks on the right side of the rings.
All right. I don't think I can take less than that.
As we're looking at it.
I don't know why Andrews didn't.
Did we just use the word that we have to pay 25 cents for?
We did. We used suboptimal. I used it on purpose.
Yep.
Phil's going to be after you to collect.
No, Phil, good luck for Phil Tilker collecting royalties on the use of the word suboptimal.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
We just
Rich
don't want them
Ruohonen.
to be able to hit and roll and be first.
Lots of sort of nervy shots in this end. As both teams, as Team Dropkin searches for their deuce, and Team Ruohonen tries to prevent it.
Oh, then careful.
Easy.
As long as you're full 12, you're okay, but bite the 8-foot.
Weight judging so important
Oh, Croy.
here. Looks like the
Croy,
speed
wait.
needs to come off.
I don't know if this is going to stop.
Has some pace. I think it will stop just in time.
Yeah, just in time.
Wow.
So Corey Dropkin may take on a draw here. Or, no, he's looking at this hit.
Okay. Is that the right call? Probably. Well, we won't be shot, though. This is full 12, right? Like, we wouldn't be shot. We can try and roll to here, but it's tough. Like, you know, Then they just draw here.
Really, it's really tight to stay shot.
Gonna make this.
Yep. Go that 10-5 again.
I was thinking board weight right here.
Okay. You got it, Corey.
I want to hit and roll in front of that Ruohonen stone.
So they discussed rolling under the corner guards briefly, but Alex Svensson pointed out that it would be very tough to roll and be shot, if not physically impossible. Because Rich Ruonen's draw there stopped just in time. If he'd been a little deeper, they might have taken that on. Now they're going to try to roll over and hope for a mistake here from Rich, or hope that he leaves them some kind of double for 2. If they can roll to a spot, Ruohonen might have a difficult time removing the stone and not leaving a double.
Yep. Yes.
Man, that back and forth game on sheet 7 continues.
Trading threes. It's now 8-6 Brundage over Riley Fenson.
Roll it to here. Hurry! Roll it to here. Get off.
That's good. It's fine, Corey.
Yeah, Luke Violette and Persinger rank, they've tied at 3 with
that's tough
Persinger having
he can take that chance. He
hammer
might roll out
here
and give
in
us
the
one.
8th. A lot of rocks in the 4-foot there.
You
I
like
think
this with
Violette
board?
is
Solid board,
actually
or do you
shot
want to
right
throw
now.
control?
No, I'm fine with board.
Control.
But they're taking a lot of time to look at. I think they may have time out.
I mean, board you'll roll
Todd
enough.
Burr stole
Whatever
one
weight you like.
in 7,
I'll
up
say, let's just say
4-3
control.
on Dunham.
You like that?
Ruohonen here wants to
Real
hit,
close to
nose
the
hit
center,
this,
though.
I think. He could
This'll curl a
roll.
little bit
I
in
know,
the out, right?
that's what I'm thinking.
His feeling is if he noses the slash
Nose
double
isn't
and
terrible.
slash double and staying in the rings for 2
Nose is
will be
not
difficult.
bad. Nose is going to be tough.
Would be there, I
but
think,
we
though.
don't want to risk the jam. Okay. Control, I think.
Rich doesn't want to get too cute with it and hand it to
All right, board.
Team Dropkin with it by jamming it.
Don't want it to. Okay. It's going to curl a little more here towards the center.
I think Richie might need to breathe just a
positive.
little bit right now.
Yep.
He's seems awfully concerned
Okay.
about
All right, got ya.
what damage he may inflict rather than making the shot here. Here he goes, Rich Ruohonen.
All right.
Did have to gather himself to make that drop for 2 after the long discussion.
Close.
Yep. Oh.
Whoa.
Close.
Close. Colin, close.
Oh.
Croy.
Croy.
Go.
Hard.
Go.
Got to work this over.
Hard.
Nose hit.
Okay.
Pretty good. There is a double for 2 there, though, if he elects to take it on.
Make sure we score, right?
They're going to look at it. Trouble is, if you miss this double, you give up 1 and you're down 3-1.
Even if we miss it, technically. With board weight, even if we miss it, we're still shot.
This sort of feels like Luke's shot.
Yes, does against Dunham, the shot that forced the extra end that he had in 10. I think Luke Violet's shot was a little tougher. Let's hear what they have to say.
You guys fine with the draw, or do you want to play the board weight double? Yeah, we can.
Okay.
So the reason they're taking on the double is Corey thinks that even if they don't make the double, his shooter should outcount that one in the back, which I think is correct.
I think that's what he's saying, correct.
So even if he misses the double, he's expecting that his shooter will count for 1.
Board weight.
Might be a little closer if he stuffs it, but I think he would still roll on if he stuffed it for shot.
Give me a little less, Sig.
It seems to run here.
He's going to try this with board weight.
Like even less than that.
This is a big shot here.
Okay, just board weight.
2-1, Ruohonen, 7th end. Final shot of the end, Corey Dropkin.
Good boy. Clean, 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 clean. Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Yes. Yep. Hard.
It's close.
Whoa.
It's really close.
Whoa. Go.
Just a great shot.
Unbelievable.
Deja vu.
Great shot for 2 there by Corey Dropkin.
So Corey Dropkin takes a 1-point lead heading into the 8th end, and we'll have that for you when we come back right after this.
At Twin Cities Orthopedics, we believe that for every challenge, there is an answer. Grit, strength, focus, willpower. That's how we rise. That's how we win. Whatever is standing in front of your goal, we will take it down together. This is your victory, and you've earned it. At TCO, less pain is your gain.
We're back here, 8th end. Rich Ruohonen, Corey Dropkin. Here's a replay from the previous end. Look at that.
Always
just a great shot.
Hard.
See Corey pumped
Might need to leave it
up.
high.
So at this point, the game we were all sort of looking forward to this week is as advertised.
Come on, Tommy, get it over.
It's delivering
Go, Tommy.
in all
More.
sorts of ways.
Yeah, lots of great stuff.
Well, I teed up the
And then we get the hog stone.
After all that great shot making, we've got one that's short of the hog line. So now Rich Ruohonen will play corner guard. I think he's down 1 with Last Rock playing the 8th end. Big shot for Corey Dropkin. Full credit for that shot. I think once he saw that he thought he'd still be shot whether he missed it or not, that was a great call.
Needs a curl.
He executed it perfectly.
Like to see a curl.
And
Yep, hard.
Let's send down to our man, Price Atkinson, with the price check. Price, take it away.
Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, a couple things regarding this game here between Corey Dropkin and Rich Ruohonen. Number one, during warm-ups, I think some of us were a little bit surprised to see Joe Polo standing in the house holding the broom, helping the other guys warm up. Their normal vice skip and third, Joe Polo, obviously was over in Aberdeen, Scotland at mixed doubles duty, competing for Team USA. But I saw Joe in the hall just during the 5th end break, and I asked him, what was up, and he just said his hip was bothering him. Hurt him a little bit, got some treatment this morning, and just wanted to give it a rest tonight, maybe get a good night's sleep and see how it feels tomorrow. And with a more than capable Alex Svensson ready and willing to come in, obviously they had another go-to. And in regard to Rich Ruohonen's team over here, Phil Tilker, the animated 5th for Team Ruohonen, he tells me that if they win this game tonight and then win tomorrow to put themselves into the playoffs, that he will karaoke and dance his favorite John Bon Jovi song, It's My Life, right here on sheet 1 for everybody to watch. So just keep that in the back of your heads while you're watching Team Ruohonen, guys.
I don't think anybody wins with that scenario, Bryce.
I was going to say, do we cheer for or against this?
I think it's lose-lose all around.
Look. Go, it's dying. Go, it's dying.
Richie is amped up at this point in the game, I think. He's a little fired up.
Well, I mentioned there were a lot of rocks in the forefoot over in the Persinger Violet game, and Greg Persinger made a draw to the pin to take 1 in that end to go up 4-3 after 8 ends.
Space to hack.
Meanwhile, in the Todd Burr Scott Dunham game, Todd Burr was lying 3, I believe, in the forefoot. Scott Dunham trying to thread the port, sort of bounced off, just barely grazed 2 rocks, but may have gotten himself in for second shot. I'm not quite sure. Burr discussing their final shot of that, and they are ahead in that game, 4-3.
And in a game that Berkeley just needs to win in order to stay alive, he picks up 3 points, now up by 1 over Corbett.
Get out. Beauty.
So as usual, in this kind of week at the Nationals, you see teams that are towards the bottom of the standings still looming as dangerous. Todd Burr looking to pick off Scott Dunham here, and Derek Corbett looking to pick off Stephen Berklid. Colin Huffman.
Got 12. Like to go a little bit.
Line's good.
Colin, another one of these Alaska natives, now makes his home in Seattle when he's not living in Rich Ruonen's basement.
Got to get it here. Come on, go. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Okay, good.
Just touching, almost touching the 8-foot, fully buried.
I'm going to let you call this.
Okay. All yours.
So Corey turning the line calling over to the shooter here because he wants to be up top there.
That's smart.
I think so.
Roll it off, Tom. Roll it off.
Ooh.
Really?
Wouldn't matter too much if you picked that off.
Getting them all. What do you like?
Guard.
Okay.
So they're going to guard this rock that's lying shot stone. They're going to throw a corner guard. Too early to split the rings here.
Little room.
A little heavy. 2-3.
Okay, line's good.
2-3. 2.
It's like cutting or something. I don't know if it picked or what. I think it picked. Whoa. I think it grabbed something.
So they're concerned that rock may have picked. It does look like it will be available to
Yep. Not this puppy.
Thomas Howell.
Scott Dunham going for an angle raise.
You don't have to be close to that guard at all here.
It's.
Do you like hack?
He did it. Put himself in for 1.
Soft hack.
Great shot over there by Scott Dunham. A real saver for his team. I'm going to guess his team didn't give him much support in that end, considering the situation when he came to throw his first.
Yeah, if you're having to do an angle raise to
Clean,
score 1.
Clean.
And that was after he sort of had a very narrow port to try to navigate on his first.
Curl.
So he scores in the
Curl.
8th end, so they're tied up at 4.
Clean. Curl. Clean. Straight, 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 straight. Roll it. Go, go, go.
This is one of those nights you'd want to have an individual stream for every game.
Yeah, lots of great games. It's been our best night of curling so far here at the 2021 USA Curling Men's Nationals. It often is this night, I think.
That's probably as far as we want to roll it, because otherwise.
Yeah, there's only one team that has a 2-point lead. Everybody else is 1 point or tied.
Dad knows. What do you want?
Our feature match here has been a terrific game so far.
Normal?
I can throw more if you want.
You got to move rocks a long ways, but I'd like to see 8.5. 8.5.
Hair more?
Yep.
Andrew Stopera asking for a hair more ice.
Oh, yep. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Colin, a little bit. Go, Colin, go.
Hard.
Go.
Colin trying to work this over.
Roll it, roll.
Boy, I thought he had it.
So unlucky.
Or do you dig it? Can you dig that?
I don't know. What do you guys think? You want to do this?
I can get it.
I kind of like getting it. Same shot.
It's a little more overburied.
Yeah, but we get to it easy, yeah.
Cooch is probably going to be you.
Hey, good, Tommy.
So they think they can get to this. Thomas Howell is thinking that Mark Fenner will have to work it over as it gets closer to the rings.
Clean. We got a little more weight. Clean. Space to hack. Curl, hack. Curl.
That's all you.
Exactly.
Clean. Straight.
So we must be close here
Straight.
now.
Whoa. Go. Right here.
Go.
T-line. Go.
They want to bring this over as far as they can to avoid this double.
Tommy.
It's a great shot.
Double is available.
Gotta throw Peel
Good
now.
shot by Thomas Howell. I think the real battle this game has been at the third position.
It's a thick
Andrew
half.
Stopera and Thomas Howell have
Stop
both been
it.
playing great. Great shot making through the whole lineup, both teams.
Touch less.
That's been an interesting
yeah,
matchup
I
to
agree.
watch.
You must have seen Thomas Howell grow up in the Plainfield Curling Club there.
I did. Our humble two-sheeter in South Plainfield, New Jersey is where Thomas Howell became curled his junior curling days and
Whoa.
Looks pretty good.
Nice.
made easily. So I know Thomas from his junior days pretty well. I know Andrew Stopera from his junior days pretty well. I think Andrew was about 15 or 16 when I captured a title with his dad.
Yeah, and following the junior circuit, I've gotten to know Thomas and Allison's parents quite well. I'm sure they're listening to this. Hi out there, folks.
Rachel and Bob Howell.
Yeah, Bob and his wheel of cheese when we were over in Innsbruck is a famous memory for us.
I don't know if we have time to get into the wheel of cheese, Wayne. I think we're going to have to leave that one right there.
Well, this game had everything except the wheel of cheese.
Exactly. We'll put
we got 2 more ends to go.
We'll put something in the YouTube conversation about the wheel of cheese. Here we go. The backward sweeping that we see Team Botcher do a lot.
Pretty good.
What do you think of that?
Well, it's been discussed. I've discussed it with some of the people here. The jury's out a little bit on whether it's effective. I think if you talk physically, it does sort of make sense.
But make sure we stay.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Rich might be just a touch nervous about missing shots. He's playing well. I think he has to trust his own ability a little bit more right now, to be honest.
Yeah, because he has a lot.
He has a lot of ability, and he seems to be going through a lot of negative scenarios before his shots right now. So
I usually miss the putt.
So like 11.
Yeah. You certainly want to think of worst case scenarios all the time when you're playing to avoid those sort of things, but you might need a bit of a reset here.
Close. Clean. Oh. Close, Colin.
Colin, go!
Colin, he wants to roll away from the corner guard. Right now it looks like a nose hit. What he's worried about here is Corey Dropkin hitting and rolling to there.
I think Rich will be able to dig it out anyway. That's a pretty long guard.
I think so. He just like an easier blank than.
Yeah.
I think if Corey rolls, shows him a little bit on the outturn side, then he'll have a decision to make. Rich Ruohonen. It's also that outturn side's not anybody's favorite side at the moment. We're playing towards the home end, so it's not a little different than the one we've seen going the other way. It's the opposite side, but Corey Dropkin.
Dropkin's final stone here in the
Clean.
8th.
Clean. Yep.
Looking for a hit and a
Clean.
roll behind
Go.
that corner guard.
Close.
Hoping he can force Rich Ruohonen into one here in the 8th end.
Whoa. Tommy. Whoa. Tommy. Right to here. Whoa.
So Ruohonen
Fully accessible here.
Fully exposed.
Yeah.
Ruohonen can see enough to peel this out. If Rich Ruohonen is successful with this blank end, we'll see how this 9th end unfolds. Whether he goes hard for the 2 or looks for a blank. Of course, sometimes in that situation, we see teams start out hard for the 2 and then bail to the blank as the end unfolds. Rich Ruohonen, final shot 8th end, looking for a blank end.
Clean. Yep.
Colin Huffman sweeping for line.
Oh, good,
They feel pretty confident about it. It's on it now. And there we go. We will wrap up the 8th end. Joe.
So blank end here in the 8th. Ruonen's going to retain the hammer when we come back right after this.
USA Curling aims to provide continued programming to grassroots, junior, and diversity and inclusion initiatives. Support the future of curling in the United States by making a donation at usacurling.org/donate.
And we're back. We're going to go quad box here as the controversy in the 5th has sort of made it as if we need to sort of follow these games as they're ending.
We're about one end behind most of the other sheets at this time. A lot of sheets are wrapping up 9 and we're starting 9.
Although those scores are not updated on the bottom, the games are what we're going to care about here. So you can see Dunham and Burr on your lower left.
Keep it a few feet out.
That game is actually tied at 4-all.
And then Persinger Violet on your lower
Mine's
right.
nice. It's curling good right now.
That game is
still 4-3.
4-3.
It'll get there.
Berklet is ahead of Corbett 7-6.
Little bit. Really good. Nice.
And
Nice
over
start,
on
Jake.
sheet 7, it is Riley Fenson trailing 9-6 against Jed Brundage. Jed Brundage having a good run in this event so far. I'll tell you what, I started out this day, guys. Woke up this morning for our 8 a.m. start, pretty tired. Spent most of the day tired, but I'm invigorated right now. This has been an exciting night of curling. Best night we've had so far.
Drama.
Absolutely. I also got a nap in too, Wayne, at one point, so all good. But here we go. This is, we're headed to some interesting finishes. Every game on the ice has a pretty big impact on the standings.
So you see that Ruohonen stone drifts in just behind that Dropkin stone. Dropkin looking to come around both.
This quad box is challenging for anyone with ADD.
I'm struggling.
Got a bite. Oi.
Sometimes it's fun to follow your favorite team, you know?
Well, I understand. I think it's good for some people to get a glimpse at some of these other teams.
I think you have just made some parents and friends' day by putting this quad box up here.
I know, but I thought it was like perfect. Out of hand.
Todd Burr.
Say it. If we're on
trying
it,
that
we're on
run.
the button. You
Right
can
now-
leave it. It's got to be like touching the tee line.
So you see Dunham Burr's score has been updated. Still working on Persinger Violet. It's the same score, but just a different end.
And if you look in Burr Dunham, we're looking at Scott Dunham going to throw a guard with, looks like he's lying 2.
Line's good. Whoa.
One just about touching the button.
Line's really good. Stay close. Get in here now.
Here comes Croy Nurnberger, big shot here.
Come on, go. Go.
You need to push
Andrew
this.
now, go. Go. Go.
Andrew
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Stopera.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Doesn't want to bounce
Really
it.
good. We're on top.
Great
Really good.
shot by Croy Nurnberger. Just a lot of good execution
Really
in
good,
this
Croy.
game, Wayne.
Oh, really?
Been fun to watch.
Just
Croy
so that-
Nurnberger, he might have said 4 words in this game, too. Croy's a great guy, but one of the quieter players out here. Luke Violette over on sheet 5 against Greg Persinger. He is facing, it looks like, 1, and he might have a shot for 2 here.
No. Push.
That's, I think, your lower right quadrant.
Yeah.
Lower right quadrant, Luke Violette. I believe this is a hit for 2.
Huh?
In the game, he's ahead by 1.
We got to get inside a little. Huh?
We're down by 1.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I think it's now 5-4
like that?
Violette, I think.
Okay. I don't mind that.
Yes, judging from the reaction and the quick boot that Craig Brown gave that rock. I think it's now 5-4 Violette.
Just want to let you know that in our feature matchup, we got the hammer wrong, so Ruohonen has the hammer here.
Jason Smith was just trying to run a stone in over there. It looks like that's going to be 2 for Scott Dunham. They'll be up 6-4 playing the 10th end. Big deuce there for Dunham over Burr in a game they've been grinding away against the veteran Todd Burr.
That was a double great shot from Richie there. Not just one adulation, but a double adulation.
So Ruohonen now lying 2.
I was trying to get it under, but he kept moving it.
Richie sharing a joke with 5th player Phil Tilker and coach Pete Ennis.
Yeah. No. Curl. Clean. Clean. Yep. Clean. 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 No. Curl. Curl.
This might roll
Okay.
to
That's
the
all
back.
right. It's pretty good. That's fine.
Ruohonen with last rock in our feature matchup. He's now lying
That
1.
ends up being okay. That ends up being okay.
Rock
there,
at the back.
you can go here again.
What are we trying to do?
I don't know. I like to get this one out of here. Nose hit's okay.
This might be one of those weird 9th end situations.
What do you? You're killing me here. All right. Can do that. You want 9? That's what I mean. 9-5, normal.
9-5 hog to hog time here. I think it's pretty clear that Team Ruohonen would like a
Think
blank in
that's
this end. That's what they're playing by playing the shot. I think that's what they're hoping for. I think they're assuming that Dropkin will make it double at some point here.
Wait's good.
Yep. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Croy Nurnberger on it now.
Croy.
Can't cross it too much.
Gotta go. All right.
Works out pretty well. That came in as a 9.6. Rich was looking for a 9.5. I think that'll work. 9.6. 9.6 to 9.5 could be operator error on a stopwatch. So here we go now. Corey Dropkin will try to will ask Thomas Howell to hit and roll over towards the right as we're looking at the house from Tom Howell's perspective.
Clean. Almost board now. Clean. Board. Curl. Hard curl.
Looking for Mark Fenner here to work this rock over.
Good. Nice one, Tom. Fight. Beauty.
Oh, that's real nice.
Tom Howell has played with some surgical precision in this game so far.
You like board?
Yeah, you've really not had to use that word suboptimal very much tonight.
No. That's a good indication of how well this game has been played.
Close. Close. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Croy. Go, Croy. Go. Go hard.
I'd like to save this one at the back of theirs.
Yeah. I missed it. I don't know.
They would like to save both, but
10-5.
Got one out.
certainly didn't want to lose their back
Actually,
one.
just give me board. Corey,
I like throwing the straight turn.
Okay. Board.
Quick update on sheet 7. Brundage is up 3. He's playing the first of his 2 stones in the 10th. He's lining up a double of fence and stones in the 4-foot.
Yep.
That's all you did.
Clean.
Well, clean.
Yes. Hard. Hard. Help him.
Lean on it.
Hard.
Lean on it.
This rock's starting to move.
Nice. Good. Really nice.
Both teams want to stick around here. There's that one corner guard.
Board, we got a stick.
It's not a great one, but they don't want to give. Rich Ruohonen doesn't want to give Corey Dropkin a chance to duck around that and force him here in this end.
Exactly.
So, while it may not look like an especially threatening house, they need to be cautious here.
Careful. Colin.
Good, close.
Colin.
Sounds like Rich likes it so far.
Easy, Colin. Croy. Go, Croy, go. Go.
Now the straight side looks pretty good. Dead nose.
It's 10-5.
The way they've played this end, I think if Dropkin were ever to somehow roll out, which I don't expect, I think Rich Ruohonen might go up and just rip that corner guard, or probably just draw open, I guess.
Yeah.
Just draw open. You wouldn't have to rip the guard. I don't expect Corey to roll out, though.
They played the intentional blank down 2 against Brundage last night at 9.
Well, and that should have worked out for them. They had a shot for 3 to win the game. One that I think Rich would make 8 out of 10 times.
Whoa. Curl. Clean. Curl. Clean.
I was going to say, this seems like a pretty nice place to throw this hit.
I just want to see you dance, Tommy.
Doesn't exactly snap, and it doesn't really drift out like it does when you go a little further out to the wing.
You can't freeze, and then he
If
knows.
he freezes, we can probably blast everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You should know that.
Same weight you threw.
Yep, I like it.
So the discussion was if they knows if Corey were to freeze, they think they could obviously move everything out and blank the end still. I wouldn't expect to see Corey freeze.
I was a little surprised by that too, but be interesting what both teams would like to be. Up one without.
I know, we
down
talked
one
about it, but we don't have a
with.
choice. We can't roll.
Just good board weight. Runs really nice here.
Rich Ruohonen, his first in the 9th end.
Clean.
So Brundage has just closed out fencing on sheet 7.
Colin.
No, Croy.
Whoa. Straight.
Clean. Yep.
The way they're making this nose hit, Wayne, I think you and I could go out there and throw about 10 in a row.
Well.
So they're going to take on, they're not going to freeze. I would have been really surprised if they froze here, but certainly it was something they could have considered.
Well, first let's make sure we get some green lights. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Well, they haven't had a red light since that incident, so so that win by Brundage moves him to 5-3, drops Riley Fenson to 4-4. Corey Dropkin.
Close. Yep.
Green lights.
Whoa. Curl.
They're trying to roll way over behind that corner. So now Rich Ruohonen will.
Dead straight, right? Yep. So we can go right there.
I like it.
Rich Ruohonen will peel this out. This is among skips. I think Rich is one of the better players at this in the field. All these skips here, top skips, are pretty good at this.
Yeah.
You do run in every once in a while. A finesse skip, I mean, this can be a bit of an adventure sometimes.
Just a quick score update on 5.
Dead straight.
Violet took 4 in the 9th, now up 7-4. So they're coming home in the 10th.
So I'm going to guess that Persinger, being down, I guess, at the time, decided to go all in there.
Yep. Clean.
You're good. Whoa. Whoa. Good.
A little bit.
That was the end I guess we thought was 2, and it was 4. So I'm not really sure what happened there.
Well, I know what happened here. Blank end in the 9th.
Chunk. Don't even look.
Rich Ruonen's going to retain the hammer to the 10th when we come back after this.
Interested in purchasing curling-themed gear? In addition to t-shirts and sweatshirts, USA Curling is offering replicas of the USA Curling Team Truck, custom belt buckles, and more. Go to usacurl.org and click on the Shop tab to learn more.
So we're going to take a quick peek in on sheet 4, Dunham and Burr, 10th end.
Line's good.
Burr trying to manufacture at least a 2 here to extend the game. Burr is throwing, I think, still throwing vice stones.
Yeah, and it looks like currently Scott Dunham is line 3.
Curl it. Yep, a little
Pretty good position. Looks like he's 4. I'm expecting him to be guarding here.
It's good, Tig. Damn. Sorry, fellas.
Dropkin places a center guard just
on this side now.
Fun night of curling as we head
Disaster if we don't make it, though.
10th and final end of our feature matchup. Let's see what Rich is going to think about here. The
I
center
think
line
we got to
guard
go
up.
on this side.
Put the corner
it's out
over there.
Another update. Berkeley stole 2 and 9, now up 9-6 on Corbett in a game he needs.
It's a little out. Looks like. Got it. It's always push. Okay, right here is good. I just need it to be pushed. Yep, now you can go.
We can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, we can't.
You can go to here. Okay. All right.
Some disagreement over whether they can or cannot.
Okay.
I think I go with Colin on that almost every time. He seems to have conviction and tons of experience.
Boy, Luke Violet, he is up 3 without hammer,
guys.
though. And
Line's good right
his
now.
last shot,
You
I
got
think
some
he's
room, though.
facing 3.
Clean.
3 biters.
Okay.
Throwing a hit.
Okay. Line's getting better. Starting to curl more.
Looking for some kind of double over there, Luke Violet.
1.
And he got it.
He got 2 out.
That ends the game over there. So Violet will move to
I like
5 and
it.
3. Join Jed Brundage at 5 and 3. Persinger drops to 4 and
So we
4.
just make this. Could also make the tight one, but okay.
Berkeley goes to 4 and 4 with his win over Corbett.
Man, this is getting exciting. It's going to be some drama tomorrow at noon.
I think one scenario here. This is becoming close to a must-win for Rich Ruohonen right now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You're going to have Luke Violet and Jed Brundage will both be
Andrew.
at 5 and 3.
No. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Ruohonen has 3 losses.
Okay, that's good.
They're happy with that. So Dunham goes to 6-2. He's clear enough to be in the 1-2 game at this point. Well, he hasn't quite won yet.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he isn't.
I'm assuming he goes to 6-2 a little early.
You got all my Philadelphia fans all excited there just for a second.
Sorry, folks. They're discussing Scott Dunham's last shot right now.
Whoa, no. None of the beginning. Halfway. You like playing this?
Yep.
Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard, Tom.
The only thing I'd say, Dean, about Brundage
Works.
and
Stop.
Violet.
It's fine.
Who do they have left, right?
Dropkin and Dunham.
Interesting. So,
It's about a third.
that means that 4 losses. There's a good chance 4 losses
might take
still
this
could
one,
get
but
you
that's
in the
okay.
mix, right?
Yeah, if one of those 2 teams were to drop, it would
Yeah.
let everybody back in who has 4 losses.
And for instance, if Dropkin were to win this game, he would want to win that game to be the 1 spot.
I think so.
And
wanna
same
talk
thing
about
with
it?
Dunham.
Yep.
We have time. We don't
Time
need to call
out?
time.
Do you want to call time?
They're going to call a timeout here, Team Ruohonen. In the lower quadrant here, we're looking at Scott Dunham playing his final shot of the 10th end.
Trying to figure out how to not let Burr have 2 here.
So I think at the moment, Dunham is lying 2. I can't tell if he's lying 2. Yes, he's lying 2. There's a pair of staggered Burr stones in front of his.
Hit this and spin in.
Doesn't look great for Todd Burr to get 2.
And then they double.
You might be able to throw this one away. I don't know how you get 2 out of that.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they're guarding. They certainly wouldn't want to jiggle those 2 yellows.
You go around right now, then they're going under. Then you make that on the next one.
Suppose you can make the yellow-red combo for.
You might also want to just loop one around to the back.
I'm talking about for Burr.
Oh, you're
his
talking
last.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking Scott Dunham here. What's he throwing? I don't know what he's guarding really. He might just loop it right around to the back. What he doesn't want to do is disturb those 2 yellows. I think this is probably the call.
But I don't mind that it goes into the red.
I think if we go under the corner,
With this, will he lie 3 after
Yeah,
this?
and then we have to run that.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think that was a good call.
Yeah, I like
that.
I don't know if there's a way for
he
Todd Burr to manufacture any magic.
Circus have to come to town for this one.
Circus, turn out the lights, bring it back. Rich Ruohonen appears to be electing to go behind this corner guard. There are rocks in play, chances for a 2.
What do you like for ice? It's just not moving much. Like here.
I know, but we managed the other one really well.
Yeah, so that's about what I had last time.
I think this rock will finish here. I think it will finish pretty hard. Trying to get behind those staggered rocks that belong to him.
Yeah, I think I've found watching the ice that it's easier to finish behind the corner going this way than coming around the center even.
Yeah, I think this rock will finish pretty well. Colin Huffman trying to bury behind this corner guard.
Line's pretty good.
12. Gotta go.
Yep.
Got 12. Tight.
Yep.
Sounds like it's not heavy. But now the weight seems to be better.
Straight. Now curl. Now curl. Now curl.
There it goes. Now it's going to finish.
Go. Keep going.
Really good, Colin.
Good shot.
Team Burr has decided to play an angle run-in with their stone here.
Scott,
Final
I don't think
stone.
he gets it, no.
Scott Dunham lying 3. I'm not sure what physics they're using, but maybe they can show me here.
He gets 2 buried, too.
Not happening.
At all.
No, and that moves.
I mean, it's kind of a...
That moves Scott Dunham to
Either
6-2, and he just booked a ticket in the 1-2 game.
Around here right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, good week for those guys. They started out 2-0, dropped 2, and then have been on a roll.
Yeah? Yeah. Timeout.
All All right, Corey Dropkin calls a timeout. They'll come down and discuss this situation. Great shot there by Colin Huffman. You can see it behind those two staggered yellow guards.
Too far.
I don't think so.
But it's going to clip one of those reds in the center too.
Yeah.
I was talking this way. Oh, you mean just hit it this way just to drag onto it? It might even be too far.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if it does.
They're not that far apart.
I don't think they're close enough though.
I know. The problem
There's
is that
Joe
way
Polo.
is too much the other direction.
I don't think they're close enough at all.
Ooh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously.
Did you ever like just hitting that high, rolling it to some other center guard?
The yellow one?
Just the yellows.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Open this
So
up.
roll our shooter
two
in
centers in
the
there?
guard
Oh,
and
no,
open
no,
this up.
just roll the top
Yeah,
yellow
and lose
in.
the shooter.
And lose the shooter,
Okay.
lose the second yellow.
Yeah.
It opens this up, gives us a third center guard.
I like that.
If you go around here and he
Then-
makes the
then
double,
you
we're kind of
Hooped.
hooped,
Right.
Yeah.
So you got it. If you get that to the middle, you have another guard up there for
I like that.
an out.
So it's probably not with 7-5 then.
No.
Like 9-5.
Yeah, just enough to get that out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like that?
You like that? 8-5's fine.
8-5?
Okay.
Okay. Make it good.
I mean, it should-
Just
it
to
should
make sure the
just-
shooter
it should
goes.
just stick on the side of the 3.
It looks
Well,
like it, yeah.
Yep.
for the shooter to go,
And you'll
and because we want to keep this one around too, right?
I'd like to.
Yep. Okay. You
I
like
mean,
8-5 or
it
9-5?
definitely goes right over to here.
Okay. 8-5. Let's make it good.
Good with that?
So I think a good solution proposed here by Joe Polo.
There's certainly buy-in from the team on it, wasn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. In some ways, that's a good timeout, I think, that came out, resolved something versus
You like this ice?
we often see timeouts where somebody comes out and not much gets resolved. Of course, they're smart here to call the timeout before they're in deep trouble, too. They're looking for a way forward here. They're hoping they can lose one of these staggered corner guards and push one over towards the center for a usable center line guard. Mark Fenner. Rock's on its way.
No. Yep. Whoa. No. Curl hair. Curl.
Tricky.
Ooh, right through the hole.
Okay, fine.
They're hoping he'll hit a little thicker.
No, I didn't see that going under.
We gotta, if we're here, it's a natural double.
You can go under the corner
We can go under the corner, then he's going here. I mean, the run should be clean, but. Okay.
So they discussed going under the staggered center line guards. They're going to play behind this corner guard with Colin Huffman's last rock of the end. 10th end, Corey Dropkin leading Rich Ruohonen 3-2. Ruohonen has last rock.
Top four.
Close. Croy, close.
T-line.
Yep, Croy.
Wait
Whoa.
there.
Whoa.
T-line.
Whoa.
Looks like it's at least T.
I think that's good. Yeah.
On the T line. Behind cover.
Thick, but it's there. You like it, Tommy?
Corey Dropkin is lining up the crosshouse double for his third Tom Howell.
Tomorrow, real quickly, tomorrow morning, we start again at 8 a.m. We got a 12 noon game. Those are our 2 final round robin draws. And we've got the playoffs with at least one game tomorrow, possibly 2.
No. Curl.
Thomas Howell, intern, crosshouse double. Trying to make it curl a little bit more. It's too thin right now.
Okay, Tom.
Still too thin.
I was about to say too thick wouldn't be too bad if it
Now I
only
think we
rolled
gotta
halfway.
go here. So I think just full 8 is pretty good. You know, you can be touching 4.
It's still good here.
You like that?
Andrew Stopera with his first stone in the 10th end, trying to draw around these staggered red guards.
A little tight.
Hair tight, they think.
Okay, we're by. We're by.
Okay, now they're by.
Close. Croy, yep. Yes. Gotta go, Croy.
You're by.
Whoa, we're by.
Line
Whoa,
is
whoa.
fine now.
I know, I just had to be sure.
Rich is definitely a little
Let it die, let it die, let it die.
up
He's
here.
amped.
They need this to sit down.
Ooh. Yeah.
Pretty good. They would have liked that a little higher. Now
Yeah.
Tom Howell's going to try to freeze on it, shrink this scoring area.
You like this ice?
If he makes that, the draw for 2 is going to be mighty tough.
You know what I always say when there's a 15-minute delay in a game? You can't beat an extra end. Who doesn't love 3-hour curling games?
Line's pretty good. We're close. We're gonna have to go though. We gotta go. Whoa.
Can I change my vote for 8 versus 10 ends?
Not moving
You
yet.
may.
Clean. Clean. Line's good.
You
Yes.
guys are the 12th End Sports
Hard,
Network.
just
You're
curl
about
hard.
to do 12 ends.
Hard.
This is why they needed that rock in the top 8 foot. It looks like this may have picked.
Oh, boy.
So a tough pick there for Team Dropkin. Thomas Howell has played such a great game, too. I mean, he's
I don't think we can
really
go here
played
again,
well.
can we? I mean,
Boy.
it'd be great, but we ever leave it.
Where else do we
Okay.
go? We have a lot of time.
We go. Yeah,
Who's
just
going there?
tuck a piece maybe. Be nice. Yeah. I mean, I just meant we could go here, but yeah, but all right.
Rich
I'd
isn't
like to go
crazy
right on it
about
then.
going there, but it's pointed out that they may not have many other options.
Yeah, I got 3 inches more ice. Is that enough?
He's got 3 inches more ice. Andrew thought he was a hair tight on his last throw, the outturn. This same path. Trying to lock it on here.
That stagger is so good if this is made well. It's going to take
Line's
a couple
pretty
lots
good.
to get there.
Line's good.
Yep.
Line's good.
Line's good. Really good line. It's going to be Croy.
We're saying
Yes,
5.
Croy,
That's
yes.
good weight.
Yeah.
They don't want to lose it.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go, Croy.
Hard, Croy.
Hard.
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 Croy, go.
Hard.
Hard.
Curl now. Curl.
Keep going. Go, go, go.
Curl.
Go, go, go.
Oh
Great
my
shot.
gosh.
That was an aggressive curl call at the end.
Really well swept, well thrown. Good line call by Rich. We're just talking about how he's a little amped up right now. He's had quite a journey.
How far do you think those guys dragged that rock?
Just a terrific shot all around. There's some fist bumps from Nurnberger and Huffman. They earned that shot. Let's hear what Corey Dropkin thinks.
Yeah, but this stone's just planting right here. Okay. Cooch, thoughts? Well, let's call the next game if we don't make it. I mean, at the end of the day, this intern draw is still here to get here. It's there for sure. What do we got? 4, 5.
So they will have this wide in-off. If you look way to the left, as we're looking at it, they'd have a wide in-off at some point off that yellow.
Running that back onto here.
Just at the top, sort of at the top of the house.
The long red guard probably
That
can't
one right
get by
there.
the tight guards, right?
That's still not.
They might save that for their last one, although depending on how this turns out,
Even if this does stick here, our red's
Rich Ruohonen could also take it away. They might want to take a shot at it now.
I think our red's going to go spinning off. We'll probably get this out. This is probably staying right here.
and then we end up drawing back here, right? And just making Richie draw for the win.
Yeah. You guys see anything better? I mean, it's either this or it's this.
Now they're looking at this in-off.
We have this. I know. Correct. We got a sticky situation.
You don't say.
They're not.
Can you ever do this and tap that?
If we make it onto this one, well,
Just trying to hit either one, really.
Yeah, either one, really, but this is actually pretty good.
Okay.
Even if we make it onto this one, you still got the hack out, and then we draw down here.
Okay.
If we make it onto this, he's either peeling or drawing right back here, and then we stuff it.
We're also looking at the angle run on the red that's on the left side of,
I think this
as we're looking at it.
I think so, too.
Looks like they'd have to just get by that other red, the second one in the stack on the center line. So I think they've elected to play the in-off, this wide in-off.
We might need a play.
There is a chance they could come
think either
off
turn
the
is
back
fair.
of the first one.
You've got either. You're hitting it like right here.
Yeah, there's a couple ways they can make this with an in-off. They could hit it there. They could stuff it right onto the one that's on the button. As far as I'm seeing right now, this looks to me like the best call.
It's 8-5 here.
I think there's a few watching in the
Yes.
in the lounge with me here who would agree.
Show me again where?
In other words, the entire field
Okay.
is behind me. Masked up, I might add. Here we go. Corey Dropkin, 10th end, his first.
Fans will go crazy.
In
if
a
it's double.
jam.
Close. Yep.
Waits 8-5.
Yes. Yep. Yes. Hard. Yes. Well, Tom. No.
Must be close.
Not enough.
Good, Corey.
Oh, this looks really good.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, man.
Woo! That is it. Just the way it was drawn up.
Good throw, good result. Let's hear what Rich Ruohonen responds with. See what spills out here. Let's see what he's got.
Then he's guarding though. Then we have nothing. Then all we have is that. Yeah. I mean, we can make it. We can make it, but we're not sticking anything. That's spinning out. That's spinning out. Yeah. And we got.
It might just be.
Then he guards.
What if we make this?
Yeah.
What if we do this? What if we tap this just a hair?
Then he just rips that.
Can we tap it enough just to move the 7 open?
We hit it as, if we hit it as thin as possible, does it ever stay?
I mean, yes.
I mean, does it ever go like this somewhere?
Yes. 100% it does. It's just not easy. It's essentially a tick shot if we play it with halfway. Well, you gotta play with.
You got to play with more than that.
I don't know if I like that.
What about just playing it with normal and trying to hit thin?
Ruohonen with 2 minutes and 35 seconds. They have used their timeout, I believe.
I mean, if you do this,
I think I recollect that.
you're for sure.
I know
It's been a
Team
long while
Dropkin
ago.
did. Both teams have used their timeouts. I think they'd be wise to arrive at a decision.
Tap it a foot. I don't know.
I feel like this is the call. Get that out. I think we can. I mean, if you hit a third with just like normal.
I'm trying to hit less than third.
I know.
I think if you hit a quarter, you can make it.
I think Rich is right. I think you hit this thin.
I mean, it's up to you.
Okay.
It sticks around.
You're right. Like,
You should be lying 2.
do you feel good about that run back?
I think he's just concerned
that's pretty tough.
spills, spins and spills.
No,
I
I'd
think
rather
they might
do
want to
this,
give a glance to the clock behind them.
I think we're just talking like normal, right?
I love that. Yeah. Okay.
So like here.
Yeah, just hit like a quarter.
Yeah.
I suspect they have an official clock watcher on their team there.
Whoops. Sorry.
So Rich Ruohonen will try to hit the yellow rock he can see here. He can see almost all of it, but he needs to hit a tiny fraction of it. Right there. I'd like to hit
It's definitely there, bro.
a third or a quarter. I think a quarter or less would be ideal.
I agree. Can't be much.
Now he will spill out too open, so let's see what happens here.
Close. Oh,
Close.
Colin. Oh,
Colin, go.
Colin. Whoa.
Go. Hard, Colin.
Croy.
Croy to hit it thin now.
Croy.
It's close.
Sit.
That's what he was worried about.
Still pretty good, but
They had hit it very
I
thin.
know.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I think that's the play, isn't it?
They were on and off it.
Just like that. Like 10-5. I was thinking 10-5.
So Corey Dropkin just saved his team with that big in-off.
Okay.
That's it.
I just want to hit
Make sure
That makes the highlight reel.
Now he's can see about, I think, thin half of this rock from the hack maybe. He's going to throw it 10.5, hog-to-hog time. Try to remove this stone and force Rich Ruohonen to draw for one.
Yeah.
It's not a gimme, though.
No, tricky on this side of the ice as well, but
that ice for 10-5.
see if he can convert. Corey Dropkin, final stone for him in the 10th end.
Yes. Hard. Clean. Whoa.
Sounds like they're comfortable.
Yeah.
Curl.
I think he's got enough of it.
Curl.
Maybe not.
No.
Go, Zig. Go.
Well, he.
Oh
my gosh! It hung on.
Because it rubbed the one that
But I think
was sitting there. There's one back there, and it just touched that one, and it stopped.
Wow.
Oh.
But it doesn't really matter. He's going to have to draw for one.
I was going to say it doesn't really matter because the rock at the top 12 foot there is shot.
I forgot all about that one.
Well, I knew it was there. I was waiting to see how far in it was. But yeah, so it didn't really make a difference.
No.
But boy, he just got enough of that. Rich Ruohonen will draw for one here in the 10th end. Try to force an extra. Rich Ruohonen, final stone, 10th end. Been a great end of curling. Here we go.
Line's good.
Broom's down. They're looking at it. Rich is up.
Gotta
A
go.
little bit. No, it'll be fine. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Line is fine. They need to
Gotta go,
get this
guys.
there. They need to touch the 8
You got
foot.
it. Go. You got it.
15-6. You're good.
Looks like that's pretty good. They're going to clean it in. And in a game that is already into extended hours, we're going to go to an extra end.
Who wants a little bonus curling?
Bonus curling. Right here.
We're going to go to the 11th end, tied at 3. We'll be back right after this.
USA Curling aims to provide continued programming to grassroots, junior, and diversity and inclusion initiatives. Support the future of curling in the United States by making a donation at usacurling.org/donate.
Have I got a deal for you, Dean?
Okay.
Got a extra
okay,
end
one high then, but got to be across though.
for the cost of 10.
Extra end, and it's really timing is 12. I feel like we should give away another growler.
Good. Yep, a little bit. Right here.
Well,
So,
I think I can suspect what Corey Dropkin's defense to this is going to be this time.
So the long guard goes up by Croy Nernberger, good shot to start, and Alex Fenson will take on the tick.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Two of these is what they're looking for.
Yep.
If your team Dropkin.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
What an amazing, crazy
Yes.
game this has been.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's been a good one.
Whoa.
Yep.
Tick looks successful here, I
All the
think.
way out, Coach. Keep going. Keep going. Attaboy, Zig. Keep it up. I need another one from you.
You got it.
One's enough.
Rich Ruohonen says one's enough after Corey Dropkin.
Now we want this one, I think, here. We wanted two. You got to be Got to be halfway here. Good throw.
So Alex Fenson will be asked to make another tick. This one's a little closer.
Clean. Clean. Whoa. 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 Curl. Clean. Curl. Curl. Clean. Straight. 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 Hard. Hard. Roll it hard off, guys.
Roll it.
Go, Cooch. Go. 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 Go.
Well, maybe for the lineup for this game, Corey went to the bullpen to get his tick specialist to come out.
What do you like?
Well, I mean,
mean,
I think this lineup is strong with Joe Polo in or out of it, I guess, because
really
Thomas
mind
Howell
this
third
right
has
now.
also had a terrific game.
Yep.
Because I think he's just going to rip it into there, and we're not going to have anything.
In fact, the favorite.
I kind of like this right now.
All right, so Rich is saying let's
Now we just
use
try
this.
to move it a little.
Let's use this corner guard now. He's going to go around and hope that he can sort of keep inching a guard over closer to the center that he can use as this end goes on.
Okay.
I don't mind that. He certainly can't expect Mark Fenner or Thomas Howell to miss a peel.
That is, I totally agree on that.
There was a day when you might throw a few and hope you get a nose hit or a whiff, but I don't see that happening.
Okay, yep.
What? Top four. Line only.
Okay, line's good. It's Andrew now.
Top four.
Right to the tee.
Let's go. Top four.
Yep. Now. Yep. Yep. Right here. Right here. Okay.
So
Great
they're
shot,
going to put this
Colin.
in the 8-foot. Good shot by Colin.
Yeah.
Corey will try this run back. Feeling that if he gets a straight peel, he's not too upset either at this point. Rich's plan is to keep inching this over. With guards that are probably a little offset here.
Curl. Whoa. Straight. 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 Hard. Hard.
It's close.
Oh, go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Get in.
More.
Hey, that's fine. Gotta be.
They think that rock is biting.
Huh? Yeah, I think so. I think so.
So they're
Or
going
we
to go
guard,
under,
but
they're going to go under the other stone
I mean, the
now.
guard's not a terrible call. So do I.
So two choices here. They could have gone under that red stone that rolled over or guard the one they have that is currently shot stone just into the full 8-foot. Colin Huffman with his second, throwing a guard.
Do you think Richie's ultimate goal is to be line 2 here? And when it comes to Corey's last shot?
I think that, yeah, I think I think he's
Easy.
hoping
I think
that
it's Andrew.
he might get a
It's
mitt,
running.
something that gets him a guard a little closer to the center line along the way here. Corey wanted to bring that one on, so he might have a chance at the end to just play a pick of some kind of shot and turn that one into the point that counts. Corey's going to try to play this into the red, I think.
I think so too.
I'm not exactly sure about this.
Maybe he's going for another triple.
He did kind of point towards a redirect towards the one in the house, but
there's also a chance he could
pop it right into
pop
the
it
middle.
right into the 4-foot.
Yeah.
He's not going to, but
I wanted to sweep that.
I don't know. I mean, I guess he wants to free that stone up behind so he could get at it with either turn.
Either way, there's one less
I think that line's
guard
pretty
out
good,
there.
huh?
Maybe he's just showing off.
Well, that's true. I mean, I guess that this makes it a little more difficult for Rich to try to inch towards the centerline guard. Andrew Stopera is going to guard that stone that's just fully in the 8-foot.
Easy. Line's pretty good. Might need to push a little here. Let's see. Wait. Yep, a little bit push. Colin.
Colin Huffman trying to push it over. I think this will
Careful.
finish.
Easy.
Let it stop.
Close. It's really good right there. Dust to stop. Really good, Andrew.
You like that in turn or the out turn? Straight peel, buddy. Half rock or better.
Corey Dropkin, straight peel here from Tom Howell. Tom Howell, the intern peel.
Whoa. Curl. Clean.
Right now, Corey Dropkin is thinking that he's going to have at least the 4 foot, probably the 8 foot to draw to, if things unfold the way he would like them to. I think you'll see Rich, as you described earlier, Wayne, try to, if he has no other options, he'll be looking to lie 2. Probably put one in the 8 foot where Corey can't hit it, and the top 8 can't hit it, and be shot rock.
Yeah.
Here goes Andrew Stopera with his second. He's looking to guard this.
Both of you.
Hairless
Okay,
weight,
push
they're
a
saying.
little. Push a little.
That means Colin Huffman
Okay,
on the
okay, we're
inside.
good.
It's better now.
We're good. We're good. Right there. Right there. Good Duff. Good Duff. All right, great shot.
So Tom Howell will answer Andrew Stopera. This is how that matchup at third has gone most of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really, I mean, throughout the whole lineup, but if there's been a matchup that I found interesting to watch tonight, it's Thomas Howell versus Andrew Stopera.
Clean.
This would be a game when you wish stats were being kept, because I think it would just show how the quality of curling that's been going on here.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun to watch so far.
So 2 rocks left here for Ruohonen.
Let's hear what Rich thinks.
You get here.
Timeout.
Well, they do have a timeout. It's the extra end. Each team gets 1 timeout in the extra end.
I think we play the guard, and then he's got to peel, and then we go here, right? No, he doesn't have to.
My only thing is, like, if you go here and he misses the run, then you can take away a little more of the 4 foot.
He's not playing the run. I think he's just going to hit this and roll to here.
You're probably right.
I think we throw the guard, he has to peel, and then we go like here.
That's sort of the scenario we outlined,
if we have it guarded,
Wayne.
he can.
Yep.
I think he has to.
Well, he doesn't. And then you go like this.
Yep. Yeah, but that's all he has the middle always, no matter what. Yeah. Yeah.
What if you put a guard like
The other
here?
option is you go here, he makes that hit and roll to here, and then you roll back to the 8 foot.
Well, you put it there. I think he's definitely peeling it.
Yeah, but at least you're putting it in a spot where there could be some redirects.
That's true.
Yeah.
You certainly don't want to put it a guard anywhere where he can double them both off.
Right.
You always have this.
But if he makes that, it's probably game over.
No, then you go right here.
How confident are you in that, though, is the question.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen that turn in a little while.
So if you're not confident you can dead bury it, then we probably don't do that.
You don't even, I mean, it's just half buried, but yeah, I guess you mean.
I think we play the guard. He has to peel. Then we go
He's
here.
not, I don't think he's going to peel. But
You don't? What is he going to do?
He's probably, he might
Draw in the middle?
He might also peel.
Yeah, I guess even if he's here, you're going like this.
Yep.
Letting him make the same draw, which is
Yep.
fine.
I like that. Same guard.
Okay.
I like it.
So Ruohonen, after all that discussion, still has 2
Think we need to
minutes
make
and
it better?
41 seconds thanks to their
rather have
timeout
a
in
center
this
guard?
extra end.
Do this, and if he does peel it,
Yeah.
then we go under here and he's drawing.
Yeah. Or we go top 8.
We are closing in on 11:30 Central, Wayne. We asked you to fill in as to come in here on the webcast, and you got your hourly wage is gonna run us into. We're gonna run into overtime pay with you here.
Well, I hope my women's team has gone to bed and rested up for our 8 a.m. start here tomorrow.
I don't know what the overtime
I
rate
doubt
is
that's
on
happening,
$0 per hour.
Time and a half.
Time and a half on 0, Wayne.
It's that fast. So 25, 30,
Well,
30.
I've been well paid to see this live.
Rich Ruohonen will guard this rock that's just fully in the 8 foot on the right side. And I think Corey Dropkin probably knows in his mind what he's going to do already.
No, line's okay.
Easy.
Easy.
Easy. Okay, line's looking really good.
Close.
I think it's really good to just let it die.
Yeah, let it stop. It's good.
Really good. Right there, right there.
Let it stop.
Okay, that's good.
Well, they certainly know the path for that
All right.
corner guard.
Yep.
Corey Dropkin's going to peel this. And then we should see Rich Ruohonen put his in the top 8 foot in a place that Corey Dropkin can't hit and be shot stone.
A little extra. That's good. Okay.
It's the 11th end. One thing that might be slightly concerning for Dropkin, every other sheet is empty. The ice conditions may have changed slightly, but they seem to be holding up pretty well.
Yeah, they'd be throwing a draw after a peel.
Draw after a peel with in an empty building. Here comes the peel.
Clean.
Expect this to be made.
Yep. Yes. Yep. Yes. 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 Yep. Yes. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Jeepers. That curled a crap ton.
Well,
Well,
he
we
got a
know
little
we're-
fortunate, but he has shrunk the scoring area a bit for himself. Got a little fortunate to run that back and pick that one out, but
I'm going to need more, obviously.
now he's going to need probably to touch the forfeit. Talking the ice.
Yeah.
We want to be like 2/3 buried.
Yeah, you want to show. You can show them a half even.
2/3 buried.
Good question whether that red rock is in or not.
Yeah, I got another.
That's a good point. They haven't discussed
10
that.
feet
If they
away,
leave it
15 feet away.
too open,
What did I
Corey
throw in
might
the
elect
split?
just to pick this one, and then we'll see the biter bar.
Right. Yep, 10, 15. Because you guys went a little bit on that, right?
I think the reason you might show him a little bit is to make him question whether he hits it or throws the draw.
Yep.
Always nice to make your opposition think about the shot they're going to play. Have a couple options.
Close, maybe a hair heavy. Oh, then line's a little tight, if anything. Close, Croy. Yep.
We're saying 7.
You're good.
That means T-line.
Croy, yep.
Now it's getting tight.
Did that pick?
Guys, hard. Go.
Oh, just stuck it by.
It just picked or something.
Yeah, it probably got into the fresh, the area that is broken down here in the 11th end, in a game that is 12 end duration. Now it does mean that Corey Dropkin does need to draw. He needs a good chunk of the 8-foot. Half in the 8-foot does it, obviously. He's feeling probably pretty good about his chances on this shot.
Stay close throughout that slide path.
There's a discussion about the slide path. So here we go, 11th end. Corey Dropkin needs to draw the 8-foot for the win. In a wild one tonight. Rock on its way.
Yeah, I felt a little light.
He's got the guys who can
T-line,
take it
boys.
there.
Make it really good.
I think they're feeling better about it now.
Make sure there.
Fenner and Howell.
They can go a lot harder than that if they wanted to.
I think this is going to be comfortably into the
15.
8-foot.
You can't hurt it. Yes. You can't hurt it.
15, I heard a quiet yes.
Good game.
What a game.
Terrific night of curling here. We're going to wrap this up.
Yeah, Dropkin picks up a victory, 4-3,
Corey, nice job.
and
Boys.
gonna maintain that #1 seed, I think. Which is all important.
Red lights, baby.
In the Page playoff. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have an 8 a.m. Central matchup between Delaney Strauss and Corey Christensen. It's a game that Strauss really, really needs. And in the 12 p.m. matchup, the noon matchup, Berkelid versus Burr, and a matchup that Berkelid needs in order to advance. I think we're gonna send it over to our man Price Atkinson, who's got Corey Dropkin rinkside. Price, take it away. Price, take it away, man. Oh.
Sorry, guys. Down here with Corey Dropkin, man of the hour. She said after the game, red lights. Take us back to what happened.
I released that peel on my 8th rock in the 5th end, and all I saw was, red lights down the sheet, and I know Cooch saw green, and I obviously didn't feel like I went over the hog line, but it is what it is, and obviously a big debacle. It's tough because no one really wants to be in that situation, and on either side, really. And I know Huffman had one of those, I think, yesterday against Dunham's team, and it's just unfortunate. But really, we just try to keep our heads square and just kind of keep cool and carry on, really.
Talk about that first of 2 there in the 10th end. You made a big shot of Ray's to pretty much escape all the trouble and force them to that 1 to play the extra where you guys win it.
Yeah, we were in some trouble. It was a sticky situation. Just a couple half shots and really we just had to make one. During games, especially against great teams like Richie, you're just going to be expected to make a shot if you want to win, and that was kind of that time. I saw it right when the rocks came to settle, and I just figured that's really our only chance. So I'm grateful we made it. It was a great call by Ziggy and a great sweep, but yeah.
Didn't have to throw many draws tonight, but you threw the steely one at the end that counted.
Yeah, I'm happy I made it.
All right, Corey, congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow, bud.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Price. Thanks, Corey.
Fun night of curling, Joe.
Yeah, quite the recovery there. It could have been a pretty mentally taxing situation, probably was, but Corey Dropkin gets the victory. So that's going to do it for an extended webcast tonight. We will be back with you at 8 a.m. tomorrow for our final round-robin women's draw. Thanks so much. Have a great night.